to me, and it's sad, but at the same time, you know, it just, once again, all the detractors, they said this was going to happen, and they were right.
Meerkat Mall.
Holy shit, Phil. The detractors.
They were right.
Meerkat Mall.
Holy shit, Phil.
Shove it in
Your
my butt.
detractors.
They were right.
I wanna rock. Holy shit, Phil. Do you hear yourself right now?
They were right.
Like, we totally fucked him.
Dog, fuck all that noise. Get you a bottle of gin from Total Wine. Fire up your TV. Drinky gin. Drinky gin. Consequences have actions, Pep. Here's what you gotta do. Drinky gin. Drink a Pepsi later on. Play your fucking WB champions. Consequences have actions, Pep.
Holy shit, Phil. The detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. Your detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. Do you hear yourself right now?
They were right.
Like, we totally fucked him.
Stop being a fucking victim. You fucking bitch. You fucking asshole.
Meerkat Mall.
Own your shit. Own your shit. Own it.
Holy shit, Phil. The detractors.
They were right.
Bitch.
Holy shit, Phil. Your detractors.
They were right.
Meerkat Mall.
Bitch.
Holy shit, Phil. Do you hear yourself?
Bitch.
They were right.
Like, we totally fucked him.
You're still in mission 1. No, I'm not gonna let you lie. I know you're lying. I'm gonna pick on you. I know you're lying. Being dishonest and begging for money, begging, and people wanting justice. He is not a real person. He's not genuine. He is not honest. He's a scammer. I just see a scammer.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. The detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. Your detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil.
I just see a scammer.
They were right.
Like, we totally fucked him.
Alright, I'm done. I'm done.
I understand everything now. I know why there's this hate wave on him, and it's been on him for years. It's because of this bullshit.
They completely
Meerkat Mall.
soaked the sandwich in sauce.
Yo!
Meerkat Mall.
Yo!
Juicy, tangy, moist, gourmet level burger.
That's robust!
Safe to swallow. Juicy, tangy, moist cheeseburger. Getting all over my face. Gourmet level burger. Tangy zip, swirl, moist
burger.
Yummy and robust. Yo! I have gout. Gout is a disease that makes my acid levels much higher than most people's. And so if I eat certain foods, my acid level elevates, skyrockets, and then I get all giant swelling and incredible pain in my joints. So I'm gonna eat this burger live with you today and share what I think about it. I'm sure people are gonna be asking me questions about it.
Yo!
Juicy, tangy, moist, gourmet level, timed release of flavors. Burger.
That's robust!
Juicy, tangy, moist burger. Getting all over my face. Gourmet level burger. Tangy, swirl, moist
Burger.
Yo! Gow, 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 gow. Cheeseburger. My hand is completely covered in sauce. Tasty banana in my mouth.
Oh, I hate listening to this in the morning. What the fuck?
In my mouth.
God damn it.
Tasty banana. It comes in denim. Tasty banana. It comes in denim. Squeeze the banana. Squeeze the banana. Squeeze the banana. In my mouth. Squeeze the banana. Squeeze the banana. Squeeze the banana. Put banana in my
Yum yum, tastes like cum. Robust, shove it in my butt. Tangy zip, safe to swallow. Tip. Yummy, thanks for the money, gummies. It looks so funny. Please the Peter. Why are you guys talking about tasty banana song? Squeeze the banana. Squeeze the banana. Squeeze the banana. Tasty banana. Squeeze the banana. Squeeze the banana. Squeeze the banana. Put banana in my mouth. I need yum yum. Squeeze in my mouth. I need. Please the Peter. I need in my mouth. I need yummy. Please the Peter. Squeeze the banana. Squeeze the banana. Squeeze the banana. Tasty banana. Squeeze the banana. Squeeze the banana. Squeeze the banana. It comes in denim.
Give me your mailing address. I want to mail you a spoon. I'm tired of people saying that because I am who I am, I can't eat shit out of my fucking ass. Eat it. Kiss my fucking ass and lick my balls. Eat it. Fucking eat it. Oh, he's doing it mean. Oh, this is cringe. Eat it. Eat it. I am fucking based. Fucking eat it. Shut the fuck up. Take your fucking ass and eat it. Eat it. Kiwi Farms. I want to mail you a spoon on a daily fucking basis. Phil's a racist, Phil's a sexist, Phil's this, Phil's that. I am who I am. I am fucking based. Eat it. Kiss my fucking ass and lick my ball. Eat it. Fucking eat it. Oh, he's doing it mean. Oh, this is cringe. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. I am fucking based. Eat it. Fucking eat it. Shut the fuck up. I am who I am. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it.
All right, let's get one more. Do I need another coffee? Yes, I guess so.
Eat it. Eat it.
All right, what is that gonna be? Let's do this. It's been a while.
Because you're not rich and you're not famous and you're not this and you're not that. You had an opportunity to be, but you blew it all. And I said, well, oh well. I'm proud of that. I guess I'm proud to be a loser.
This one's for all my baby girls.
I'll be the guy on level 1. I streamed myself masturbating. I'll be the guy.
Fuck life.
I'll be the for the thousands of children. I'll be the guy on level 1.
You're still on mission 1.
I'll be the guy on level 1. Level 1. Married happily, paycheck to paycheck happily, meaningful relationship, meaningful life with a family. And that, by the way, I have to raise money to pay 2 big bills next week. All my utilities are due next week. Tomorrow, if I stop streaming, I would not be able to get a job. So it would be the end of my life. But outside of that, everything else is good in my life. You know what I mean? So I'll be the guy on level 1. I streamed myself masturbating. I'll be the guy.
Fuck life.
I'll be the for the thousands of children. I'll be the guy on level 1.
You're still on mission 1.
I'll be the guy. I'll be the thousands of children.
Let me tell you something. When your life is all positive instead of negative, it's a much better situation. Big ups to your cat, and I can tell you that from personal experience. Look at my life now. I have a beautiful wife. I have a beautiful life with a family. right? Everything here is so much better than what I had before. Why? Because I'm a positive person.
Why do I say I'm not a children's entertainer? Because I'm not a Muppet. I'm not here to play a character. I'm not here to pretend that I'm something that I'm not. I don't dye my hair. I don't act stupidly constantly to get attention from children. I don't do stupid pranks. You know what I mean? I don't cause drama. I'm here just to play games and have fun. I'm a legitimate gamer.
Big ups to your cat. I need banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I need banana, tasty banana. Please don't feel like comes in there. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth.
Act and talk a certain way with certain mannerisms, certain over-the-top reactions, screaming at the top of their lungs, jumping, flailing, doing weird things, constantly on camera. I need banana, tasty banana, put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I need banana.
All right, let's get this clown show on the road.
Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Ladies and gentlemen.
Baller alert, calling out baller alert. Got no problems with baller alert. Is everybody on?
Welcome.
And anybody else out there talking shit about me?
Welcome to the Swaycast 10867. Haha, 67. So, what's up, everybody? It's early in the morning. It's 10:15 a.m. at undisclosed location. I'm pretty sure it's like 2 a.m. where you're at. Yesterday, not much interesting, to be honest. Day stream, he put together Legos and was seething about Asmongold and Wings and whoever else. Who is relevant now? Asmongold, Keemstar, Wings, a low-tier god. There you go, low-tier god. And he got 157 on the night stream. He got 150, and it was pretty much like an uneventful day. Today I have a couple of hours to kill, probably up until around noon. So I figured we would take a look at Agent Proper's top 10 worst moments of 2025 and get a flashback to what happened last year, even though you probably didn't forget, but I did, because I forget everything, except the stupid lore about DSP that I don't really need to know, but I know. There you go. So that's it. Nothing really much. Let's just get into that, and that's it.
Welcome home. I just gotta say thank you, God, for this, because I never expected it. I thought that for the rest of my life I was just...
All right. Before we get into this, yeah, why I'm streaming, why I have been streaming recently, because for some reason I just started going to bed early, and I wake up at like 6 a.m., 7 a.m., and I don't feel like fucking working until noon, at least. And I don't really have much to do anyways at work. And I work from home. So I figured, why not have my morning coffee and get reminded as to why DSP is the greatest at something. We're going to find out what he's the greatest at. We have 10 reasons here in this video why we can think he's the greatest. Let's find out.
Be the whipping boy of the internet. I was just going to be the guy that was talked down to and was the butt of the joke, and that no one wanted to watch my content or take it seriously. And within a few...
And still is like that.
All of that has changed.
Oh, it has changed, right?
Do you like me?
That is factually true. I use Copilot for some of my work. Like, come on. Of course I am. But Copilot sucks. Like, out of all of them, Claude is the best. ChatGPT sucks. All of them kind of suck if you use them for too many things. We're not talking about AI. Let's get through this. We're not even past the intro yet.
Person as a creator, it's time to, do things better for myself, for my family, and to basically not be an irresponsible douchebag only out for myself for the rest of my life. Did you see how angry I was?
Oh yeah.
Before I met Kat.
By the way, the jump in production value between this video and the previous one is astounding, by the way. Massive shout out to Proper. And also putting together one of those videos is a huge pain in the ass to begin with.
Where I was, right?
right, we're gonna start from the bottom. I remember I saw this video when it came out, and then I forgot what it was. So now I'm gonna be excited and surprised. Okay, number 10.
All right? They're all remnants of the casino. And they're all sitting there saying fucked up stuff. They are. They're saying, oh, you can't make money on gaming. Ha ha, you only made $9 an hour. Ha ha. So fuck them.
All right, so we got the Kick Chat saga. That's I assume when he took away their moral support, and yeah. So Kick, I'm not gonna give you the context. You probably know. Kick is he started streaming on Kick when he started dick riding Kino Casino, because obviously they stream on Kick and they helped him make a bunch of money on Kick as well and get partnered. But the problem is that chat is pretty much exclusively always trolls, just straight up trolling him, and he knows that.
Seriously, right now, fuck those motherfuckers. Let's rally right now. And by the end of this stream, let's show them that actual gameplay, that positive content, that not having to constantly shit on others to get ahead, you can still make a living and you can still promote positivity.
Oh yeah, this was the righteous DSP saga. This is after he snaked him. After he snaked him, he became a righteous born-again man. And everyone loved that. As we can see.
Usually I wouldn't say that, but I've had enough of their fucking mouths today. You know, they're actually starting to really piss me off with their toxicity and nonsense, because they think that because some fat fuck and some fucking degenerate on drugs are running around making fun of people every...
Oh, and again, bro, he was sweeping so hard for the degenerate on drugs, to the point where he would go out of his own way on his own stream, on the level 1. He would go out of his own way to bring it up and to say, yeah, it's a bunch of fucking bullshit.
Every day that for some reason that gameplay isn't valid. How about you kiss my fucking ass and you lick my...
Like, imagine being that fucking fake.
You fucking dumb little no-life pieces of shit. I'm gonna fucking be successful no matter what. And you guys can go fuck yourselves. And now I died. Yeah, Koala, you don't have to listen to their nonsense. Fuck these losers. Fuck these ball-sucking simps, right? I got a $5 tip.
Oh, this is the best. Early DSP green screen is epic when this happens.
From the hottest woman in chat, thank you, Dumpy Koala, for pwning Canadian Kate Sith and their jobless trolls. 500-pound... I'm not reading the rest of that. That's bad.
Oh, he loved them so much.
But thanks to the $5 tip there.
He loved them so much. It's so heartbreaking to see a divorce like this.
Oh, my God. That's brutal. So we're 3 away from the 100. We are in striking distance of the goal, but someone's going to have to take advantage of one of these badge offers or we're not hitting it. $100 for Call of Duty is pretty good. Wish we could have hit the goal, but I'm not upset with Call of Duty. It was nice. It was good gameplay.
I compiled a good amount of Kick support begging clips that I want to play and just kind of talk about that aspect of DSP's stream and go over some of the things that he talked about today. So let's get into the video.
All right, guys. Well, we've certainly had a lot to talk about today. But you know what we haven't had to talk about today? Subs on Kick. There's 0 subs on Kick. 0.
Oh, my God. Oh, if only we could have a timestamp to when this happened. Yeah, that would be amazing.
Right now on Kick, we would hit the goal.
This was actually like the peak of begging, but also when begging paid off. When he would just beg and he would get showered in money. And it would reinforce the idea that begging is awesome.
So you know what would be nice? Since we exclusively got...
Yo, isn't this when he came back from his week off? I don't know. Let's just watch it roll.
With support from YouTubers and tippers, right? It sure would be great if we could get another goal on this stream, thanks to...
Yeah, thank you, Byron. Thank you, Byron. That's what I was thinking. Because I'm looking at the shades and I'm like, wait, this was a very specific moment with those shades when he was smug as hell.
Viewers. Like right now, if someone were to give, I don't know, 30 subs to hit a second goal, that would be absolutely amazing and appropriate. So maybe that's what'll happen. Maybe a generous person on Kick will say, you know what? I'm not going to let the YouTube viewers outstage me today, outshine me, the Kick viewer, the Kicksters can't be outdone. The Kicksters need to rally. The Kicksters must work. Yes.
And did it work? I don't think it did.
Make the Kicksters feel lonely. Maybe I should just ignore Kick Chat all day because no one supported. Maybe I could do that. Shout out to Toby Maru
who just became a member of the channel this morning. Thank you to Toby Maru. That's our first membership of the day. So now Kick really has to be embarrassed, because not only do we have super chats.
Oh, the segregation of his audience is so fucking dumb in trying to pit them against each other. Because, like, this is already happening because your audience is already divided in people that hate you and people that like you. And you're dividing the people that supposedly like you into more groups as well. So it's not helping you, bud.
Tips, we also have a member, and we have no sub.
So these clips where DSP's wearing the glasses right above me.
Now, this shout out to meaningful content here. This is the dude in the clip. But in case there's like detractors talking about like commenting DSP clips, I'm just gonna skip them because that's like my job. So we're just gonna watch the DSP clips.
So why do I care about what they're complaining?
It's gonna just help me get through this faster, because this is a 3.5 hour video, close to.
Complaining about when they don't support? And the answer is, I shouldn't care. So I don't.
He doesn't care again.
Phil knows there's a lot of either.
Because the light.
All the times he doesn't care, man. Imagine if he actually did. That would be crazy.
All right, but I got a secret. You ready? So what is the best kept secret of me and the trolls that are on my Kick chat?
Oh yeah, this was a great segment. This was a golden age segment.
You ready for this?
Because it aged extremely poorly.
Here's the best kept secret. I get paid for them to be there because I'm in the Kick Partner program, and I get paid for every moron who sits in that chat and trolls. Guys, if you are enjoying the...
Yeah, this instantly aged poorly because immediately someone asked him, well, how much do you get paid, Phil? And in reality, it's like a fraction of a penny. But he had to make it seem like it's some kind of a win. That you are falling into his trap, because that's exactly what he wants. He wants you to troll him in his chat.
Chill vibes of our first run tonight in Blueprints. Please support the stream. All right, right now we had 2 people who supported so far. We had 2 subs on Kick from DT101, and we had a nice super chat from The Block. It would be great to get some more support right now.
It would be great to get a nice ear pick like this. Look at the fucking ear pick, man.
2 people who supported so far. We had
It's so gross.
from DT101, and we had a nice super
Look at it.
chat from The Block.
Quick and easy, and you can see immediately how he wipes it off. Immediately wipes it
Some
off.
more support right now. We want to keep hitting goals so we can actually do our big marathon. Hopefully this coming weekend would be perfect. So please support the stream in some way. Super chats, memberships, subs, tips, all appreciated. Please support, and thank you if you do. All right.
Oh, so this guy says, so this is DT101. I don't have my lore correctly on the DSP pay pigs because I hate them and they're not worth giving any attention to, in my opinion. But this guy, I'm pretty sure, was some sort of a Kino Casino carryover into DSP's chat and then just kind of stuck around and pay pigged for a while. But I'm not sure. How come you only stopped me when I was talking about sports and now others are and you're not telling him to stop? And then he says again, will you shut the fuck up? So sick and tired of people like you coming in here trolling and being annoying. So this is some other guy that he's replying to. We all know you could care less about Phil in the game, so instead of ruining the enjoyment for everyone else, just leave.
Okay. Yeah, Mazlord confirmed. He said, yeah, you need the shovel. All right, so I won't backtrack then. Thank you for telling me, or else I might have backtracked. It's your coin. More part of the story. Here we go.
It's so crushing. It's so crushing because it's almost like a ticking time bomb watching segments like this. Because you know that something is bothering him. You know he's trying to no-sell it and have a chill stream playing this the puzzle game. But in due time, he's going to lash out. You just never know when. That's what pre-streams used to be like 2.5 years ago. That's what a pre-stream would be like. He would start talking about, like, I don't know, video games. Let's say Ubisoft. Because Ubisoft canceled some game or whatever. And then somehow it would transition out of nowhere, just by force of magic. It would turn into a rant about Keemstar or something else bothering him. And nowadays it still happens, but back then it was like daily thing.
What's next in the story?
as it was foretold.
Yeah, you guys over on Kick, I'm about to ban all of you for trying to...
Oh, speaking of Ubisoft, they canceled the Prince of Persia remake, and the Black Flag remake, I think, is getting delayed. Like, that company is completely out of his fucking mind. It's the Microsoft of video games, legit. They're going in the polar opposite direction of what anyone wants them to go in. It's crazy.
Bully a supporter. The one person who supported tonight, you bullied him. So I think I'm just going to ban every single one of you. I'm not even kidding.
Bullying a supporter.
They're talking every night, but now you're going to bully a supporter. I think I'm just going to permanently get rid of all of you.
But you have a chat that's all about, like, bullying and being toxic, bro.
I see
like, come on.
a shadow in the doorway.
So yeah, I'm going to be honest, you guys over on Kick, you're going to stop being bullies and stop trying to be a good old boys club, because if you continue it, I'm going to permanently remove all of you from chat, and I don't care. Okay? Seriously. I just don't give a crap about this toxicity and negativity that you guys are trying to portray. So stop it right now or you're going to find yourself gone.
Banned. Gone forever.
Got it? I hope that makes sense. Hope you understand what I'm laying down here. I don't want anyone getting into arguments over on Kick. Now I'm looking, and if I see it, you're all out. I'm serious. I'm not putting up. I keep telling you guys, I'm not putting up with people.
But now they're going to do it even more because those guys are obviously fake as fuck on sock accounts, trolling. That's exactly what they want. They want this clip.
Certain chat rooms like their own little clubhouse. Where
oh, by the way, big drama happening in the Cyrax cinematic universe because Cyrax recorded himself threatening like ICE agents and calling them terrorists. And he's going like actually trending on Twitter. So a bunch of people are going to discover Cyrax today. I'm just giving you a heads up.
They can bully people who come.
It's gonna be something.
I'm not having it. So if that's what you're over there,
he's gonna have black vans pull up in front of his house, man. That's gonna be something funny. It's gonna be something funny.
You're in the wrong spot, and you're going to be very sad very soon. Okay, gotta go with East Wing Hall.
And I think Boogie did something. Boogie did something stupid. He told somebody to die or something. I don't fucking know. He did something stupid again. But Boogie does something stupid every day. That's kind of how he runs LOLcow Live. Oh my god.
So we're making giant advancement in the game. The problem is now we're making all this advancement. Now we don't get any support for the game anymore, right? Now that we're actually doing all this great advancement.
Oh, he said the N-word. Is that what he did? Because I saw him apologizing on Twitter, but he apologized for everything. Like, a guy who apologizes for everything is never sorry.
Now the support slows down when things are picking up. Sucks ass.
Hey, if we get 107 more subs by the end of Friday, I'll give you back the text messages. So there's something that I want to call everyone's attention to, particularly if you are watching live on Kick right now. This week.
All right, this is it.
People earlier in the week campaigning. Phil, we want text messages back for moral support. And I said, nah, I don't think so. So then people were like, well, listen, if you want to, if it's a problem, you don't just want to give it back, then set a goal. Set a goal for support. And if we hit that goal, give us the text messages back. I said, all right. So I set a goal. It was 3 days ago.
Who proposed that? And how did the chat agree to that? That's what I don't understand. Because he's constantly having these agreements with people on the internet who I'm supposed to think are spokespeople for his community. It's like one guy in chat says, hey, Phil, you should beg for money. And Phil's like, you know what? That's a great idea, my community.
If we can hit 125 subs on Kick by the end of the week, I would give the text messages back. Okay? As of yesterday, we had 18 subs. So we still had 112 to go? No. 102 to go. 107 to go.
So the insane thing here is, even if somebody in his chat suggested it, which was most likely one person, he's just so desperate for money. I mean, it's clear. Using last night as an example, he made over $300 on the first stream, and we're gonna see him complaining about not getting any money or not even getting any support on the second stream.
Here today, we got 25 subs on Kick. If we get 50 more tonight, I'm going to unlock the text messages in.
Yes. 50 more subs. Holy shit.
Actually, our supporter on Kick.
Subs, right?
Earlier today, we got 25 subs on Kick. If we get 50 more tonight, I'm going to unlock the text messages in the actual.
All right, I mean, I know Kick essentially has quote unquote no terms of service, but bro, this has to be against terms of service. It's actually just like extorting people so you can turn on an already available feature. That's crazy.
Support messages for good. All right, I actually cut everyone a deal. I lowered the amount.
He cut a deal with everyone. With everyone, by the way. They all participated. Not just one guy that proposed to him this. And he may or may not have been trolling. You never know.
But only
like legit, this guy has people modding for him for years who are also trolling him at the same time. So you never know. And I still think that many of the people watching him who are actual real supporters, they support him because sometimes they also get a kick out of him squirming and being sad and crashing out.
One person gave subs earlier. If people rally together tonight on Kick and give subs, we could get that. I'm just throwing that out there because you actually do support my Kick streams. Most of these people in chat right now do not. So, okay. Let's go. Let's get some support for Friday Night Fights. Besides Jax. Jax has now supported twice. Can we get someone? And it sure would be great to get.
Oh yeah, this is the one. This is the one. I love when he acknowledges that someone has been pay pigging a lot, and that may or may not dissuade other people from pay pigging. So he needs to point it out. It's like, okay, Jax, you've been coming through heavily with the support recently. Now somebody else. That's like when you're in class and you're the guy that constantly wants to answer the question and you know everything. But then the teacher's like, okay, enough, little Jimmy. You already know everything. Can we get somebody else now? Can we get little Phil?
We have had 0 subs on Kick today. I updated the Kick goal to say only 75 subs needed for us to get the text messages back in the moral support messages because the people were complaining it was too big of a goal. So I said, all right, I'll reduce it by like 30. So I went down to 75 and we've gotten 0 subs. So not really working towards, getting it. I'm just saying. You ask for a favor, I give you another favor, and
a favor?
Working out.
Very interesting way of appreciating your audience. I mean, you're reducing the sub goal. I mean, they only have to pay 375 likes.
These text messages for everyone for moral support forever. Like basically, if someone were to drop 75 subs, basically what would happen is, people would appreciate it. Like you'd be like immortalized as one of the MVPs of Kick's chat.
Wow, oh my God, what a prestigious honor. Oh my God, if I give him a bunch of money, people quote unquote would appreciate it and you would become like a Hall of Famer. DSP's gonna retire your jersey if you pay for it. That's awesome.
You basically got all these badges for everyone.
Whoa, all these badges for everyone.
Text message support.
In a chat room that's not even like his main chat. Whoa, you got the awesome badge in the Kick chat that constantly gets shit on. Welcome to the group of guys that constantly get the stick.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, 20 subs for an OG badge is available right now. Yes, it is. Listen, I'm trying to hit 75 subs by the end of today so I can give you guys back your messages, your text messages for moral support, but literally I've gotten 0 subs today. So
you guys, he wants to give you back the messages so bad. He's desperate to give them back to you.
It's just funny that this guy
just don't play along.
Messages for the poor. We're a third of the way there. So guys, we are a third of the way to our goal for subs for today. We already got 25. 50 to go to unlock text messages for those who use moral support in the Kick chat. We can hit that if people rally. Not
hey, what's up, Nixon?
But if every once in a while.
For people joining today or who are still sleepy, we're watching the Agent Proper Top 10 of 2025.
Someone gives a few subs.
And I'm skipping through like commentary clips of detractors because the video is way too long. And I hope I can get through it in this stream.
By the end of today, we got this stream and we got tonight's Friday Night Fights.
So, don't take it the wrong way. I got nothing against these people. I'm just skipping because the video is too damn long.
Now, here's the deal. This is the final stream for which people can contribute if they want to get text messages in the moral support messages on Kick. I updated the goal this morning and did everyone a solid. I lowered it from 109 subs still needed down to 75. Someone dropped 25 subs on the earlier Pokemon stream. There's only 50 subs to go tonight. If we get 50 subs on Kick tonight, you will have text messages in your moral support messages on Kick forever.
Whoa, what a well, until he takes them away again. Like forever. Come on.
But you must contribute to do it over on Kick. There you go.
This is genuinely actual scammer mentality. And the scammer mentality is also there's the little injection of manipulation by telling you that he did you a favor to like guilt trip you and suggest that it's your turn, buddy. Return the favor to get this feature that you had before. And he only took it away, by the way. Very important. He only took away the Kick chat, the Kick moral support, because people weren't giving him money on Kick. Sway.
Can we get moral support in YouTube chat? No, but what we could do is get some subs over on Kick so we can get the moral support messages to have text. We need
No, you could totally get moral support because it's just a chat bot with its own currency.
subs on this stream tonight. Let's get it going right now. Let's get our first sub of the night over on Kick right now. Let's get it pop up. In ready? In 5, 4.
No, don't do that. It's gonna be so cringe if it doesn't work out. And it's so cringe. Yep.
So I'm going to include reasons.
Amen. I'll agree with you. I wish that people would support more so they could earn more features for the Kick chat, but you know.
You can earn features for the Kick chat.
One person dropped 25 subs and not another sub came in all day. There was a few kicks and I appreciate those, but what do you think's going to happen?
But this is before Gold, you guys. He doesn't do that anymore.
Greed is
because he made it. He got the bump and made it. All right, moving on to number 9. All right, it's going fast, allegedly. So number 9 is the floods, which was a very short-lived saga that was pretty entertaining. Let's get into that. So December 15th, there were big floods in the area, in the Washington, Renton, Seattle area. Winter storms hammered the Seattle area. Record flooding in a levee failure. Levee? In Tukwila. It's levee. Loss of life was reported. Yeah, that was some serious floods. I mean, relatively serious. It was like an emergency situation. But what the real emergency was that Phil, as it says here, one streamer suffered. Phil could not get his DoorDash. That is the real emergency. Think of the streamer. Think of Phil. He's suffering.
Good evening, everyone. Phil here. And
bro, by the way, like if the economy keeps getting worse, like globally, I'm talking about, people legit will run out of money to be able to send him. And that's gonna be like a cataclysm.
Welcome to the daily wrap for what was Monday.
It's gonna be the opposite of COVID, I guess.
The 15th of December 2025. A fun streaming day, albeit a little.
But I would prefer for shit not to be terrible. Just because DSP is gonna suffer, I would prefer that things are all right.
Bit of a weird one. Allow me to explain why, because things did not go according to plan today for multiple reasons. So let's get into it. Originally.
The splash transition. Oh, that's wet. It's a moist transition.
Expedition 33 for about 3 hours. Then we were supposed to do DSP Tries It Quiznos, which is actually the first time I was ever going to try Quiznos subs on DSP Tries It. However, nature didn't agree with us. Near where I live, apparently a small dam or levee burst because we've been getting lots of rain recently, like more than usual. And apparently the water actually caused this thing to explode. This means that our river...
I mean, it's not even apparently, man. Just like, I don't know why he's talking about it like it's a conspiracy. A conspiracy developed to prevent him from getting Quiznos and failing his DSP Tries It. Like, that's the whole purpose.
Was way higher.
The deep state did this.
Causing floods. I was okay because where I live, I'm elevated. I'm up at this top of this giant hill. So...
King of the hill right here. Look at him, boy.
Valley. Well, sadly, my wife works down in the valley, and she was at work.
Nah, fuck your wife. We don't care about her.
And she says every street was loaded with cars. All traffic was diverted because half the streets were closed. It was essentially a humongous nightmare today to drive around.
But let's get to the real nightmare. Quiznos.
So normally, Kat would get home.
around say like 2:30 p.m. It was past 3 p.m. She still wasn't home. So obviously I knew something.
Look at this, bro. This is my favorite picture of Cat all time. All time favorite picture. They should actually retire it and put it up on the rafters of the Detracting Hall of Fame.
Wrong.
This
On the
image.
stream. What we basically need to do is just
with the stupid neck phones. With the stupid neck phones. They're so stupid.
kind of wait. I can't really play the game because at any
So
moment
dumb. I always looks like a toilet seat. And it just a head coming out of a toilet seat. The straight up skibbity toilet.
she could text me. I want to be sure she's okay. She ended up getting home after 3 o'clock and basically said, yeah,
I mean, she was realistically only half an hour late.
taking side streets. I was trying to use GPS. The GPS didn't know streets were closed, so it was a nightmare trying to get home. It was really bad. So we ended up losing maybe a half an hour of gameplay. It really wasn't that bad, and we still did get 3 hours of Clair Obscure in today. The problem was I couldn't do DSP Tries It because
that's the problem. That's the real problem.
Everything would ended up being closed down. Like we tried.
People are drowning. Bitch, I can't get my DSP Tries It.
Food, and it was like, no, not available. There was no way to do it today. We're trying to follow the news on this to find out what's going on. Chances are, if this continues, we may not be able to do it tomorrow either. So it may not be till like Wednesday, Thursday that we get to do DSP Tries It this week, which isn't the end of the world. But I know I hate promising something and not being able to deliver on it. And I apologize to everyone.
I mean, come on, DSP, this fucking...
We had no clue this was going
on. The honest businessman gimmick is so lame. It's so lame. Like, it's like a CEO of a big corporation trying to tell you how much they care about their customer base and their employees. It's like, bro, I know you're not like that. Your actions are not like that. So you're not like that.
There's no DSP Tries It today, but there are 3 hours of Expedition 33 live on DSP Gaming for you to check out when you get a chance.
So what do we have here? We have a service interruption of Comcast and something found dead amid flash flooding, levee failures in Washington. Oh yeah, by the way, the DSP update is epic, and it has, I've had a power outage overnight, the power is back, but the internet is out. Here is what Comcast has officially posted. Does it sound like a professional update? The professional update, by the way, is really unprofessional and very funny. So he posted this on 17th of December, I would say, or 16th, let's say. And it says, we're sorry, blah, blah, blah. We're working to restore it. We expect it to be resolved on December 24th, which is like a week after. So obviously it's a fucking... But it's like a placeholder message. Of course, they're not going to know when it's going to happen if there's a state of emergency going on. Because they need to go and physically find where the problem is and physically fix it with a bunch of dudes that are going to get on a ladder or something. I don't know.
There's another monkey wrench thrown into our plans. If you take a look
again, the monkey wrench thing, that's wrong. That's misspeaking. And I'm saying that, and I misspeak like 70% of the time.
What the schedule was supposed to be for tomorrow, Tuesday. I wanted to do a level 1 podcast in the morning where basically I was going to unbox this special edition game that was supposed to arrive, and then I was going to do a stream of the game. Okay? We've been trying to do this for a week. I told
that was Tainted Grail.
But it keeps getting pushed back and delayed. They said they were going to deliver that package by 9 p.m. tonight. It's now 10:30. So what I'm going to guess is that because all the roads were closed and all this thing was going on, they couldn't deliver it, or again, they're delaying it again. This means I cannot do this tomorrow, okay? I want to do this at some point this week, but I can't lock it in until I have it in my hands. So because of that, tomorrow we're changing the schedule, all right? Listen up. For Tuesday, the 16th of December, in the morning, there will not be orders dropping.
Right? Yeah, this is getting skipped.
It'll be Wednesday.
It's astounding how the world doesn't exist outside of his office. And it's not like it doesn't exist in the sense of, like, nothing is happening, but it all gets, like, ignored. I'm not saying that he should have a big segment on fucking floods, but at least be more understanding of what the situation is. Because it's like, we're talking about fucking eating Quiznos and unboxing a game while this is going on. Oh, and this is my screenshot, I guess, because he was in the news again. Now, this, you might have seen this. This is the kind of automatically generated news stories on Twitter based on the things that you follow and that you care about. And this is from my feed. You can see, like, there's 530 posts about it. So it turned itself into, like, a news story. Streamer DSP Gaming. Streaming plans derailed by Washington storms. More news at 11. Urgent evacuation. King County issues go now order as Green River levee fails in Tukwila, Kent, and Renton. Flood threat is severe. But there's a more severe threat. The threat of remaining DSP triless. Triless? Yes. So yeah, you get the point. Oh yeah, okay, so this is a great comment. I remember that. Because J-Dog, who says, who up operating they businesses? Well, technically I work for a business, so I'm not, but I am up in there, I guess. So I kind of have to count. I don't know about anybody else. W in chat if you're operating your business right now. If you know what I mean. So yes, here's what happens in DSP chat. Yo, Phil, how bad is the flooding situation in your neck of the woods? Are many businesses impacted, etc.? I have pals in the region, and they say it's kind of a scary situation. I don't see any state of emergency declared yet, but I hope things improve. In DSP's response, sounds like some bullshit, LOL. Oh, he cares so much. He cares so much. And this is the same guy that had the virtue signaling slideshow with when he was pretending to be an ally to the gay people. He would have a huge paragraph that says, all of you are welcomed on my stream for the perfect creatures that you are. It was such a fucking fake ass glazing virtue signaling slideshow. But when a real thing happens, that sounds like some bullshit. A real thing in his actual area. Yeah, sounds like some bullshit, bro. Oh, and this is the phone video, right? He uploaded a phone video.
Hey everyone, Phil here with an update, but sadly it's not a good one. So it's Wednesday, the 17th of December 2025, and I was supposed to have a full streaming day here today on DSP Gaming. My power went out overnight. We had a bad storm. It went out for about 2 hours, and when the power came back on, the internet was out, and my ISP is Comcast. Well, for the past 3 hours, I've been trying to get updates from Comcast on when the internet will be back, and they're not giving any. You go to the service outage map, and either it says we're working on it, or it actually crashes because so many people don't have internet.
Yeah, like what do you actually think is going to happen in a situation like this? When there's an actual state of emergency and some of the network infrastructure is physically down, like it's physically destroyed. Obviously, it's going to take them some time to repair it.
Refresh it, and
like, what the fuck do you expect? And of course, if you're like DSP, you have nothing else to do because the internet is down and your identity is completely tied to your internet presence.
Site goes down.
So if DSP doesn't exist on the internet, he practically doesn't exist.
I tried
because no one knows that he will exist, and it's very important for him that people don't forget about him and keep thinking about him, even if that means he shows up to make a shitty, stupid tweet complaining about something. And that's why I think the week he spent off the internet, that was like some actual drama shit was going down.
Text message updates, and their service crashes and says does not work. Try again later. So I can't get any answers. The last time that Comcast's internet went out like this was earlier in the year, and it took them until around roughly 7 to 8 p.m. to get it back up and running. So I would assume it's probably going to be about the same this time. Now, I could be wrong.
This POV, by the way, way too close for comfort. Please get some distance between the camera and your face, DSP, please. I'm begging.
At the same time, I can't just sit around and do nothing all day. I really don't have anything to do. In fact, it's funny.
No? Sit around doing nothing? Like, why not? You can edit a video because you have all your videos locally stored. You can edit like a highlight. If we're talking about doing nothing for the channel, that's bullshit. You can do so much for the channel, just offline.
These updates that I've done to my set and studio.
And outside of that, like, he can do a million things. By himself, with his wife, He can get stuff for the streams. He doesn't even have to be like work related. He can do a million things. But the problem is he has no interests, like actual interests, and no passions. He just mimics what other people are passionate about and interested in. That's about it.
Over the last couple of weeks, I've pretty much nailed down everything that I wanted to do. I rewired the whole set. Like, there's really nothing else to update here. So because of that, I don't really have anything to do to sit around with no internet. In fact, just to show you, some of my stuff, like my frame, doesn't even work right now because it...
And I have to point out again, every time he calls his detractors no-life losers and bums and having nothing to do and no interests and no talents, DSP gets his internet cut off one day. He's got nothing to do. Nothing to do. It's gone.
Connects to my network and needs to have like a proper connection, and it won't even work right now.
The guy that constantly talks about other people and what they are on the internet, and that without a shitty YouTube channel, there would be nothing on the internet. What happens when they take away DSP's access to his YouTube channel? What happens? He is nothing. He is nobody. He is an empty entity, an empty vessel with no interests and no passions and no anything whatsoever.
So I'm kind of stuck with nothing to do. Number one, no, this is not a pregnancy announcement. I don't know who put that.
Man, oh no.
In everyone's mind, it's not correct at all. This is awful. Not that whatsoever. I talked to my wife. Hey, what should we do? So maybe I could tweak my mic for a little bit, but for the most part,
tweak your mic.
I'm gonna end up probably having a day off and going out and trying to do stuff around.
Maybe that's Cat's way of telling him to go fuck himself. Yeah, go fucking tweak your mic, you idiot.
Which, again, might be hit or miss because
I guess I'm gonna tweak my mic.
There may be businesses.
I imagine this being him sitting in front of the audio interface for like 4 hours and turning the volume up and down.
Closed. They're
legit without actually listening to himself. That would be the best.
Shut down. I don't know, but I guess anything's better than just sitting around the house with no internet and nothing to do. So sadly, that means all of today's streams are off. You know, I was going to do a podcast outlining my whole new setup.
You can still do that. You can record the podcast offline and upload it if you really want to do it.
Studio tour. I was going to talk about the new Fallout TV show, which I saw episode 1, which was great, and I wanted to give my commentary on that. We were going to do more Pokemon. We were going to do Power Wash Simulator 2 tonight. Can't do any of that until the internet's back. All right, so
low-key you can. If you really want to do it, if you really, really want to do it and you have nothing else to do, just record it offline. Record it offline, premiere it as a YouTube video whenever you get your power back or over mobile data. You can use your phone as a hotspot and use that to upload stuff on YouTube if you have unlimited data. And most people nowadays have unlimited data.
I'll try to stay on top of it and let you know if and...
Yeah, you can do that. It's just DSP doesn't fucking want to do that because he is, well, I would say style over substance, but not much style. Let's say he's more pretend over substance. He would love to pretend that stuff takes a long time. He loves to pretend that he does a lot of work by, well, I guess shooting himself in the foot and making it so he needs to do a lot of work.
When the internet comes back, I don't know how I'm even going to know because I couldn't sign up for the text message updates. I guess I could just try.
He's not going to know when his internet comes back up. You're not going to start getting notifications on your phone, maybe?
Keep checking the service.
No, that one's on data.
Map all day.
You're going to figure it out, Phil.
For the most part, I'm kind of on my own, and I'll probably...
He's on his own. He is on his own. What the fuck does that even mean?
For most of the day. Everyone fingers crossed that Comcast gets on the ball here, gets the internet back up.
Actually pathetic and helpless. Actually pathetic and helpless.
Stream a late stream tonight, but likely it's not going to happen. Likely I'll see you all tomorrow, okay? I'll keep you updated when I can. Everyone, sorry about that, and I'll see you soon, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. And then his internet was back, but he needed to get that drama video out of the way, because never let a good emergency go to waste, buddy. Emergencies are awesome, especially if you're DSP. When something bad happens to DSP, that's an epic moment. You get a sympathy segment.
How can you live with a streamer and not be seen or heard from for years? Not even a Phil, can I get help through the door?
I don't know, man. I don't know. On one hand, I think that at this point, Kat doesn't give a fuck, and she's just like coexisting. Like I don't think they have any sort of like an actual meaningful relationship, if you mean that, because none of them have substance. But I think that's exactly what they're looking for. I think that's exactly what they want. Because like having an actual intimate relationship with a person takes effort. And why would you need to put in effort when you can just do it fucking easy? And they're the most low effort, lazy fucking couple that can exist physically. So naturally, I think about it that in that way. On the other hand, I don't think Kat's going anywhere because she has no options to go anywhere. And if Kat left Phil, that would be the biggest L of his life. Not because he got divorced and his wife left him, but because the trolls are going to make fun of him. And that's like the worst thing that could happen. So I would agree if you think that they sleep in different rooms. I would agree if you think that they have zero intimacy whatsoever. They're just roommates because at this point, they've been married for like, what, 5 years? And I think they're both content with it, which, good for you, buddy. Good for you. If that's meaningful to him, then that's meaningful to him. But I mean, anytime you see him on camera, unlike other YouTube couples that I've seen, where it's mostly like one guy who's the streamer and it's the spouse, right? They have some chemistry. I've seen many people show their girlfriends on stream. They have chemistry and they have a good time. And Phil and Kat have no chemistry because both of them are complete vapid black holes of charisma and entertainment. Sexless marriage. There, I said it. Sexless marriage. But that's not even like that crazy of a concept. Like it's not a hot take to say that DSP is in a sexless marriage. The guy who had his former girlfriend complain about him not having sex with her enough. Or maybe at all. I don't know. I don't think DSP cares about sex. I think that's like the best way to put it. He doesn't give a fuck about sex. That's why I love when people discuss if he's gay or not, because it might be neither. He might be like a non-sexual entity who just doesn't care about stuff like that because it takes too much effort. Legit, like think about it. This dude doesn't care about anything that takes any effort at all. He would rather do something that is easy as fuck and doesn't take any effort and spend hours explaining to you and pretending that it takes effort instead of doing something that takes effort. All right, moving on to number 8. And this, I mean, this is Phil missing for a week, which I'm interested what kind of clips we're going to have here. So this is the tweet. On the 7th of July. This happened in July. Interesting. 7th of July, 2025. All due to unforeseen circumstances, I am unable to stream today. I have no estimate for when I will be able to stream again. So please stay tuned here for updates. I do hope to return as soon as possible. So stay tuned. Again, we're staying tuned. And thanks for understanding. So this is something that happened. Well, the timestamp on this tweet is 8 a.m. I don't know how correct this is. And I don't know if it matters. But he had unforeseen circumstances and he was gone for a week. Which in DSP terms could be like years, because we never seen that happen. He was gone a couple of times before because he got sick. In all of these cases, he made everybody know that he was sick. Like he was posting on Instagram that one time he got an ear infection. He was posting when he got quote unquote COVID. He was posting like update videos telling people that he wouldn't be mad if they cancel their memberships because, you know, memberships and member goals were a big thing back then. In this time, in which is the thing that kind of was the most suspicious for everybody, this time we had 0 updates. No update whatsoever. He posted this and he was gone for a week, which is a very uncharacteristic for him. Meanwhile, the detractors. Meanwhile, at Detractor headquarters, we have Secret Limited predicting that Phil's pregnant. That got debunked. That is not true at all. Because he's lost so much weight. Where's Philip? Search underway for missing Renton elderly hermit. Yeah, people were clowning on this so hard. Oh, this is, there you go. This is me. I bet DSP is panic Googling how to hide a 600-pound body like Chris Benoit. There we go. That was just my take at the time. Very reasonable if you think about it. Go back and think about it. We have inheritance maxing. You know what? Well, we do know that Linda is alive. But I still think that he could have gone to Connecticut for his last meeting with his mom. You know, because maybe she's not doing well, and he had to go there and be like, okay, Mom, you're going to die, so see you around, like and subscribe. It could be that. It could be a health thing. I think it had something to do with travel, because if it was something that made him be at home, he would be making videos. He would be making posts. He would be making anything. So I'm almost 100% sure he had to go somewhere, like physically travel a solid distance. We had the WWE champions that continued. The streak continues. Oh, we got the Snort exchange. So this might be a deep cut for some of you don't know, but there is literally a real, in parentheses, well, not real, stock market for DSP stocks. So as you can see, these are the different coins. We have divorce, health, insolvency, pity, roommate, and death in the family. And you can actually unironically bet virtual money on them. Virtual money. There you go. Divorce coin had a massive jump. It could have also been like a separation or them falling apart arc. Like when you think about it, it could be that. It could be that because he would be so crushed. Maybe they got in a fight and Kat was like, I'm done with you, Phil. Your dick is small and you're gay. And he was so destroyed that he couldn't get himself to stream for the next couple of days because people would be able to tell. Maybe. And he was just like dealing with it his own way. Maybe he lost another pet because, you know, everything around him dies. Everything that this man touches dies, especially animals. Animals are very short-lived. I'm surprised at Jasper, to be honest. So maybe he lost another pet yet again. We have here a Jade notice, a mention. Have you seen this guy?
Hey there.
And then he's back. One day he's back, and he was overcompensating on the swag, which is interesting. Very much overcompensating. As you can see, he's got the Hawaiian shirt, even though that was like still in the summer, so pretty traditional. He's got the shades on. He's trying to pass it off as nothing happened, but something definitely happened. And he knows whatever that thing is, that we must never find out about it, and we must never know about it, because it will probably humiliate him a lot.
Oh, I didn't see you there. Well, it's been a while, hasn't it? Some things have happened that I think we need to discuss. It's interesting what happens when the king is not around, isn't it? Honestly, I don't know. I've been so busy, I have no idea what's been going on. But I'm back. So, fasten your seatbelts. Return your tray tables to their upright positions, because we're ready for takeoff. It's time for the Level 1 podcast.
Yeah, this was terrible.
Welcome to the show.
Terrible. Like I said, massively overcompensating, trying to put on the entertaining person persona, which it doesn't stick because he isn't.
So, in over a freaking week. And that's like unprecedented around here, right? Like usually I'm here, if I'm going to have a couple days off, you know, it's not that big of a deal and we work it into the schedule. But as everyone knows, I'm sure, things didn't go that way this last week. All right. And to be quite frank with you, all right, this was no party. This was no how can I say, vacation. As much as I wish that I could have come back today and said, hey, everyone, guess what? Great stuff. I finally took an amazing honeymoon or whatever. Sadly, that's not the case. As they say, sometimes things creep up on you.
Right. So first, that I think is absolutely, I guess, indisputable, is that nothing good happened in that time. If it was something good, we would know by now. We would have heard by now. He would have bragged about it by now, and he would have used it as a win by now. So I think that's safe to say nothing good happened.
You know, kind of like out of nowhere, they sneak up on you and they, you know, it's kind of like, you know, you're at the mall and a weirdo, no-life detractor starts filming you with their camera, or like you're at the gas station just trying to like fill up your gas and some weirdo is like creeping around the pump trying to take a picture of you. Maybe you've never experienced that, but I have.
So what? Like, I just don't get that. And I'm against like filming people in person without their permission, but I don't get what's the thing. If you're pumping gas, somebody takes a picture of you. Like, what? So what? You're pumping gas.
They creeped up so hard, I got bit in the butt. And I had to deal with some personal stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Experienced that, but I have. And
this is telling.
In this case, they creeped up so hard, I got bit in the butt.
You got bit in the butt.
Personal stuff.
1,000% something very embarrassing happened. I hate that we're probably never going to learn about this, or we're going to learn about this like 5 years from now, and it's not going to be interesting anymore. I hope it's still interesting.
This last week, all right? And as much
we have to, because one day, I'm sure one day we're going to have the segment, you guys, so I haven't told you this for good reason, but I think you have to know what happened when I was gone for a week back in 2025. Well, I know that might not be relevant because now it's 2038, but I have to get this off my chest, okay?
Would have loved to be here with all of you because I would have. Sometimes you just got to take time away, which is what I had to do. It wasn't planned, it wasn't scheduled, and I had absolutely no idea how long it was going to take. So it wasn't even like I could say something in the middle of the week and be like, okay, I'll be back by so-and-so or whatever. It wasn't like that at all. So because of that, it was up in the air. And I had people contacting me from all over the internet. I'll tell you that. Like people who are longtime fans, people who are actually detractors, people who I've had some association with, who I've worked with, reaching out and saying, hey, you know, I just hope everything's well or whatever. And I do appreciate that, but I want everyone to understand the reason that I really didn't respond to anyone is because I was in the thick of shit. And I had to deal with the shit when I was in it.
It would be so funny. I mean, I guess people would have figured it out by now, but it would be so funny if he was in jail or something like that. Like that he got in a fight with somebody or some shit in public. That would be so great.
You know? So.
Would have been so great. But it was a nice week. It was a peaceful week with a bunch of speculation, which I love. People being funny with the speculation, people making memes like we got to see in the beginning of this segment. It was great.
At least for now. And I'm back. Today is Saturday, the 12th of July, 2025. This is the Level 1 Podcast. We're back, and I am here for the foreseeable future. A full week of streams, starting today, going through all the way Friday. Now, the thing is, all right, quite frankly, I don't know what to do this week. You might say, well, what do you mean by that? I just don't know what to do. We ended, if you don't even remember, I don't blame you, it's over a week ago.
Oh, we're skipping the schedule bullshit.
Out this closet, the halfway, my old, my classic games collection, that how could this marathon be popular support, and everyone loved it. Now, in addition to that, we got to talk about something even more important than that, all right? We got to talk about the goals.
Of course. This is getting skipped, definitely.
With all of you, all right? For the... Well, let's get some support right now. Quite frankly, I have no idea what we're doing. Back for bitches like you. 12 minutes. 12 minutes, and people are already complaining on Kick. How about this? How about you kiss my fucking ass and stop being whiny bitches like you are and just sit back and shut the fuck up because you're on my stream, bitches.
All right. Whatever happened, I think I might take back my theory that he had to travel. Even if he had to be at home, there was no way this guy was streaming, because this would be the whole stream. Like, he's obviously has something bottled up inside him, something bad happened to him, and he really wants to talk about it, and he really wants to crash out. And good thing that he made the choice not to do so, or he didn't really have that choice.
And I'm back, and I'm in large, and I'm in charge.
He's in large, and he's in charge.
You can fucking deal with it. You can shut those thumbs down, and you can go like this, right up your fucking rectum. That's how much I care about you.
Did you just pretend to shove a thumb up your ass, Phil? What?
All right.
I'm in large and I'm in charge. Look at this. I'm going to shove my thumb up my ass.
Be very clear with all of you. I've been busy. I have done absolutely nothing. I've been so busy with this crap that I've been dealing with that I walked in here last night. What time was it that I posted up? Like 8 p.m. That was the first time I've had a chance to do anything in this room since the marathon. Like, no exaggeration. I walked in, I was like, crap, okay, how do I do this now? I still had bins on the floor that I hadn't put in the closet. I still had shit that was like, not in the right spots because of the marathon. So,
right.
Yeah, I wasn't sitting around. I didn't upgrade my crown. It's the exact same crown. Everything's the same. I've been busy with.
Come on, man. Tell us why. Tell us why. Because these are the only people he can actually share stuff with. Because no friends and no acquaintances and no one to vent to, and it's pissing him the fuck off not being able to share any of that.
Back home on stream, man. It is. It really is, because
we're about to get a much better segment though once we talk about suing people.
Like I said, it's been a very, very stressful time for me. And, like I said, a lot of the times, coming here and just chilling with you guys, having a conversation, playing a fun game. It's a very relaxing. And guys, again, like I said right before I left, we're at $113 of support. That all came in before I started playing the game. So please, I will not mention any contributions unless they come in. If we get the goal right, we'll just play. Fall. I give up. Instead of actually having a reason to slip is really stupid. You fail this game. Oh,
all right.
I didn't do that.
Let's see this segment though. This one is great. It's the 2025 World Championship of Mental Gymnastics. Introducing, representing the United States, weighing in at 435 pounds, Phil P.P. Burnell.
It's okay, but that's just a game of torturing yourself for no good fucking reason. And the reason you fail is because the game decides, oh, it's now a slippery spot. But that's where I have to walk. So just walk endlessly till one time the game decides you can walk up the whole way. Well, I did, but now I don't know which way to go. Okay, slide down. Well, now you got to try 17 times to climb the same thing you already got up because we decided to code it that way. Fuck you. All right, well, baby step sucks. I
don't know, man. You imagine getting so mad over baby steps, a game that is on purpose made to piss you off, so you can play it on stream and be pissed off. Seems like the experiment was a success. And obviously, he won the Olympics again. He won another time, obviously. He never stops winning.
All caught up with it, because here's a funny part. I'll tell you guys this.
Okay, now we're going to laugh a lot.
Like, literally, like I said, I've been not paying any attention to anything on the internet, anything with the business, nothing. I've been busy with personal stuff. So I come back yesterday into this room, and I'm trying to just, like, briefly get caught up. I've got a million messages. I got people telling me this happened, that happened, this person said this, that person said that. Did you know? People were trying to figure out if I was around because they were saying they saw that comments were getting moderated on DSP Gaming. Well, Phil is such a, if he's really having a bad time in life, why is he moderating his comments on the channel? I'm not. I have moderators who moderate. That's why they're called moderators, because they have moderation powers. So a few of them were in my comments this week, and they were saying, yeah, they were really heinous stuff in there, so we're taking care of that for you while you're gone. That's much appreciated. They're like, but I haven't seen any of it. All I know is I'm hearing things through the grapevine about, like, what happened and stuff.
But what happened with what? Like, that's what I don't understand. Like, what do you think was going to happen when you're not here and you don't stream and you don't exist on the internet? It's like he missed something, but it's the other way around. It's like he was gone.
While I was gone,
I don't get it.
No surprise that that kind of stuff would happen. But, you know, I don't really know the truth of any of it because I haven't watched a single video. I haven't read any posts. I'm coming back into this cold only via hearsay. Probably you guys today will inform me.
Hearsay about what? About what's been going on with what? But did they actually hold this guy in solitary confinement? Why is he acting so stupid?
Feel free to do so if you want.
So you're trying to tell me for a week, you, the person that is so obsessed with your persona on the internet that is pretty much your whole identity, you didn't care about anything that people were saying?
I'm going to get a laugh out of it.
Come on.
Because I have no clue what's happening.
You know he was refreshing fucking Kiwi Farms every 30 seconds.
Okay, here we go.
Oh my God, look at this. They said my mom died. Look at this cat.
Here we go. I got a $2 tip. Here's the first I've heard of any of this. Thoughts on
any of what?
Sending people to snap pictures of your porch and various packages. The man is 50. He's on vacation. And he spent the entire week obsessing over you while ignoring his family and saying, I believe that latter half. The first half is not true. No one was here snapping pictures of my porch. That did not happen. So don't believe everything you're told. This is just fucking nonsense. That never happened at all.
It's funny how he believed the least believable part.
But the second half I would believe.
Yeah, I would believe that. I would believe like what some troll online made up as his identity. I believe that 100%.
Wasn't here. We have been talking about this for a while, have we not? Yeah. This entire vortex around me is just that. Around me and dependent upon me. And to what I'm being told and from what I'm understanding. All right. This week, because I was not here streaming and making content for them to steal, lie about, and regurgitate as toxic, they literally had nothing to do. And they were losing their fucking minds.
Really? Losing their minds? I mean, I don't know about nothing to do. I'm pretty sure people still made videos about him. We had that being said where we speculated where he was, and I think that was pretty much it. And outside of that, I mean, like, I didn't really care much. Like I told you, it was a pretty chill time. It was all right.
Stir crazy. They didn't know what to say, they have no original content.
But what do you have to? Like, again, I'm telling you, this guy put so much importance on his shitty YouTube channel that's all that he is. It's a shitty YouTube channel. Like, I don't think people care all that much.
So they had to.
And if you really want to, and I've said this many times before, if you really fucking want to, you can make videos about this guy for years. Like, if he stopped making videos today, you can have several weekly streams for years to come. Legit.
Like
any kind of gimmick, all kind of gimmick.
In order to try to find things to talk about, and essentially their viewership was monstrously down. So
that's not true. That is objectively not true. We got probably twice as many people on TBS for that episode.
Some of them actually gave up and stopped making content for the time being.
That's like, what? What?
Like, they just...
Isn't that like an okay thing? That if you don't have something to say and make a video about it, you just don't?
Had nothing to do because I was not here.
He really thinks that everybody else on YouTube, like everybody else is just like him, doing things like him and thinking exactly like him. And this is pretty much like explainable because he is, his whole mindset is based off of mimicking people because he can't like actually figure out what normal people are thinking about and how normal people act. He just tries to mimic it.
And that's the point I've been making. That in a court of law is the evidence you need to prove
that no evidence
is a thief and breaking the law.
No. Like, what is the evidence you need? That DSP wasn't there and I don't know, that there was less videos made about him?
Because you understand that if they actually had content of their own, then they would have kept making it. But they didn't. They waited for me to come back to start stealing again. So in a court of law, I now have an actual week on record.
No.
Where their views are recorded, their content uploads behaviors recorded. I have everything I need.
But we got more views then because it was more interesting. Like, he doesn't realize that people got more views talking about where he is.
I'm good.
I mean, this whole court shit, we've talked about time and time again that it's complete bullshit. So, yeah. And it's never going to court. He's never suing anybody. The most he's going to do is go copyright cowboy on a bunch of people, and then they're going to dispute it, and he's going to be with his dick in his hands. And if he threatens to use anybody's personal information against them, that's going to be a huge fucking thing. It might get him banned or demonetized or taken off, whatever. So he's not going to do it. He's just not going to do it. He will learn to take it and to eat it, and then that's it.
Ready? Fight!
To the person over there talking about a tweet, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. I don't.
So this is the 2025 beef. Not to be mistaken with the 2026 beef or the 2024 beef or the 2023 or the 2022 DSP versus LTG beef.
All of the fake shit that people post about me on social media. So stop talking about it to me. All right? Just that simple. Stop talking to me about some corny tweets about me and all that shit. I don't give a fuck. Hey, mod, somebody ban that fucking weirdo bringing up that Burt Reynolds out of the chat. Get him out of here, thank you.
It's go time.
Keep telling that broke ass if you want to play me in anything, it's gonna cost you $5 grand. You want to collab with me, Burt Reynolds? $5 grand, broke ass. And you ain't got it, so stop asking.
Skills. I know it's
I don't know why the fuck that broke ass keep asking me to play in the games.
Be my rival,
like
and
anything
let's
else.
do this.
Lame ass niggas that try to fuck a hooker for free. Pay for it, bitch. You're obsessed with me that bad. Pay the bag. Pull out negative your account 5K so you can fucking
negative your account 5K.
Stash having ass.
Obviously, that's not gonna happen. It's an unreasonable request.
Collab with me because you won't pay me. I mean, the last time I dressed your fucking corny ass. I don't even know why people keep bringing me up in the same sentence as a fucking straight squeeze. Literally told this broke ass nigga plenty of times, stop asking for a fucking free collab, you broke ass nigga. There goes for anybody on the internet. Anybody begging me to come on these podcasts.
I love the volume, by the way. The volume is very audible.
If you don't got a bag for me, I'm not showing.
Yeah, you got the point. You got the point. Now let's go to DSP's perspective. You can't even hear this shit. Oh, this was so insufferable. And he watches and it's like, oh my god, so much shit on the screen though. But I don't know if that's like him or the restreamer. But look, they're making it bald.
Bro.
It's all it's called observational comedy, by the way. That's how it works, I guess.
How about this? Your next stream goal?
Here we go.
Should say turkey transplant hairline trip. So
you're talking about my. Why are you talking about my looks?
Because it gets to you, buddy, and it makes you do stuff that shows that you're insecure about it. Like when you made fun of him for not dressing up, and then he went and he got all the Hawaiian shirts that they had at fucking Walmart.
Who cares about how I look? I can come out with a paper bag on my head. I can come out looking like Jabba the Hutt. Like, who cares about... dude, I'm a game streamer. You understand? I'm not in a modeling agency. I'm not trying to be in fucking the Barbie movie, right? Why?
He says this as he's wearing a Hawaiian shirt and he's buttoned it down exactly the same way LTG told him, like Burt Reynolds showing his chest hair. Oh, he's so masculine. This guy that plays children's video games and sucks at Street Fighter and Mario Kart, he's so masculine.
Why are you so hung up on looks? I'm really at a loss. You realize you're a streamer too. Maybe that. Oh shit. Oh, maybe we touched upon. Maybe he doesn't realize he's a streamer. Does he think that he's like a movie star or something? I mean, does he even, you know?
Weekend at Bernie's ass. The fuck off my fucking dick. Me and you are of literally zero comparisons. You're a fucking squeegee.
Skills. I know it.
Okay. Come on.
A peon to me.
You're a peon. And you know, cause like something about narcissists that is, if you can consider that a redeeming quality, is they are pretty good at dissing people. Like if you're the malignant narcissist, you know what to say to actually piss off somebody. Not just piss them off, but hurt them. And LTG is particularly good to doing that to Phil, as he is doing right now. And a lot of the DSP, if I was even to say all of the DSP shots that he took towards LTG, they all missed. Because it's just not, it just doesn't hit like that, man. It just doesn't hit like that. You don't know the guy's weaknesses.
And somebody cook that and send it to that fucking weirdo.
This is your fix.
Crazy how thinks they can still give me the new shit for free in 2025. I don't need none of you clout. Well, that person don't have no clout. I don't need nothing from nobody. Like I said before, I got my own shit going on.
Oh, this is so fucking loud. I don't need this. It's not even lunchtime.
Fighter ever in life. If I'm not paid $5 grand, it's not happening. I could get $5 grand right now for gambling. You think I'm gonna play some lame ass for free? I could literally play slots on a different platform and make 5 bins. Why the fuck would I need to play some worthless ass that's beneath me that's a bum in life? Pay me $5 grand.
That's a good diss, man. That's a good diss.
I'll literally play you in any game you'd like. Cause I already got paid, so I wouldn't give a fuck about what outcome or anything, and I wouldn't be playing for real anyway. So you got money for me? Let me know.
Oh, this is the DSP excuse. I don't care if I'm gonna win or lose because I got paid, and even despite that, I'm still not even gonna be trying. Sure, man. Make all the excuses so you can make it even more embarrassing when you lose the DSP. Because I do think LTG is gonna lose the DSP. That's why I'm happy it didn't happen. And I'm very happy. I'm actually extremely thrilled about LTG just straight up ignoring him or giving him like a quick diss and moving on. Because that's exactly how you get to DSP. Don't fall for any of his terms and fucking conditions because you're giving him power. Shit talk him, look down on him, step on him, and move on. Like you would do to fucking Cockroach. Just do the Cockroach treatment.
That pussy ass community, all these weirdo ass niggas go fund 5K. Somebody start up Burt Reynolds a GoFundMe so that you could get 5K for him to give to me. And I want to be paid up front too. I need the bag up front. Then we could do this little fake fucking I verse you and Street Fighter shit. Other than that, eat dick and realize that in life things cost that you want. I can't just go to the lot and be like, man, give me this car. Like, I've been really manifesting this shit. I want this shit. Just give it to me, bruh. Nope.
Bruh.
Not the way life works.
I probably need to clip this for the soundboard. Come on, this is so good.
Give me this car. Like, I've been really manifesting this shit. I want this shit. Just give it to me, bruh. Nope. Not the way life works. You want something in life, you must fucking pay for it. Fortnite squad. Fight. Shit, drop 100 for it. Motivate me, drop 100.
Oh, and again, DSP tweets. LTG does not deserve 5K to just to play with me. He should only get it if he wins, which he can't. This is, by the way, the same as DSP's condition he had to somebody else, I think. I'm almost exactly sure. I just don't remember who he was in a beef with, where he demanded money up front to do something that would benefit him regardless if he would win or lose. Oh, it's the polygraph. The polygraph with Steve Cambion. Because the point is like, oh, if DSP passes the polygraph, they're going to give him an amount of money. But he wanted it up front, and also it was one of the excuses not to do it. Because, of course, DSP's never doing a fucking polygraph. He should only get it if he wins, which he can't. That's why he endlessly dodges me, despite all of his empty shit talking. This with the dodging, I really don't understand like online bums when they do that and accuse somebody who legitimately doesn't give a fuck about you of dodging you. Like, no. He doesn't have to, regardless if this is LTG or anybody else the DSP calls out, legitimately, literally everybody else on the internet. Not like no one is, like, you're not entitled to anybody giving you attention or showing up on your gay podcast or whatever you want to do with them. And them not wanting to do it is not dodging you. They just don't care. And that's what actually pisses you off, because you're being ignored. Instead, you watch boring-ass Evo again this weekend, and he's still streaming from the ghetto. World's biggest bitch. And then Billy Mitchell says quiet. Oh, which Billy Mitchell had a good tweet recently, I think. I don't remember what it was, but I have it bookmarked. So it is here. And Billy Mitchell says, DSP versus Low Tier God is the toilet bowl of streamer beefs. Which it is.
match against me and LTG in Street Fighter 4 from ages ago. I literally don't remember it. I think what it was I was doing one of my online.
He doesn't remember it at all, but he's going to give you a specific context that makes him look not like a loser. That's called remembering and also misinterpreting.
Madness sets, and I was like playing a joke character. I don't remember it.
Oh, a joke character. I don't remember anything, but if I lost, I wasn't trying or even playing the game. I was faking it for the laps, and I meant to lose.
Who was I using during the match? I don't know. But in Street Fighter 4, I only had a couple characters that I was really good with. So apparently, and again, I don't know who he was. It was just a random matchup. And people say he beat my ass. I believe you.
These motherfuckers talk shit 24/7.
More Bison.
Because I'm not in the damn room.
And that's the match.
Back it up. So I'm gonna 5-0 this dude real quick, and I'm gonna do a fucking I can't even talk right now because I'm just ready to beat this dude so bad. What is it? Exposing what?
I can't even talk right now because I'm ready to beat this dude.
Typical idiot scrub. This is nothing but your typical online dirt idiot talking shit and can't back it up.
Who's this? I don't know who's next. Who is this? Who did he pick?
Training stage.
Oh,
Bison,
God.
typical scrub character.
Another
I'ma
Relento
just
means
troll.
another match I'm gonna get effing bodied.
I'm just gonna
dude.
troll right now.
Every fucking match with Relento, I get bodied now.
I don't even.
Yeah. This is this exactly, even as this happens, DSP already had the excuse loaded in the chamber even before the match. Because, you know, if he says that he's gonna lose a match and he loses it, then it's not embarrassing because he said he was gonna do it. But the worst thing he does, which is, it personally drives me up the fucking wall, is when he joke plays against somebody that he knows he's gonna lose against, even if he was serious. So he's just kind of faking it. Like pretending to be bad and sucking and pretending to not be trying.
Oh,
Bison,
God.
typical scrub character.
Another
I'ma
Relento
just
means
troll.
another match I'm gonna get effing bodied.
I'm just
dude.
gonna troll right
Every
now.
fucking match with Relento, I get bodied.
And that's the thing that both of them are gonna troll, because both are kind of, you know, the same guy. So now they're both have this excuse loaded up.
100%. I'm sick of these idiot scrubs talking.
It's the battle of the
Let's go.
century.
Put your money where your mouth is.
First hit.
Come on, you fucking scrub. Starts off the match with a scrub psycho crusher. Play the fucking game. Easy fucking round
It's
one.
crazy. You can link all those normals into each other into giant combos.
Stop the pogo. I'm doing unsafe pogo mix-ups. Easy combo.
Dude, what the fuck?
My roll. I can probably round 2. Easy.
Damn.
Let's get to the next fucking game with this idiot fucking scrub.
Ridiculous.
This idiot fucking scrub.
No, he has so many mix-ups and so many insane combos, apparently.
And this is what is the distinguishing factor between a guy who can rage and be a little cool, which is LTG, and a guy who rages and looks like a powerless cuck every time. Because, like, this is the same sort of toxic rage that DSP has, but there's, like, a coolness factor that makes it funny. So you're kind of laughing with him instead of at him, for the most part.
This guy was talking shit that looked like a pile of dog shit. You fucking turd, fat fuck. Say you can beat me in a 5-0. You got one round. Period. That's all you got, you fucking... What a waste of my fucking time.
Damn it.
It wasn't like it was a meaningful match or anything. It was
No, not at all. That was, I mean, that was pretty meaningful.
one of a zillion matches that I probably did that day. And I'm sure that I complained about the lag and everything. You know, the usual stuff.
So that's supposed to mean that it's invalid. It didn't happen, and it doesn't count. It doesn't count. He wasn't serious.
Or is that back?
He is only serious under specific circumstances that he himself gets to determine, which is that's great. That's why he's so awesome.
Then I didn't care about winning or losing. It was just about basically making a video for the sake of making a video and getting a laugh out of the audience. Like the Street Fighter series back then were not serious at all. I would always pick.
Why are they serious now?
Joke characters. I didn't know what I was doing, and I would fuck around. Remember Dan Madness?
How is it serious now? I thought there was no stakes. Remember when he crashed out over stakes in Street Fighter because there were no stakes?
And
people expected him to perform well, and he didn't. But he didn't because there's no stakes, so he has no reason to pretend to perform well.
The sad fact was, I would literally beat up most people too. Everyone
in the video game, by the way. I mean, you better. Like, I don't know what to tell him. I don't know. I'm not going to give him fucking credit for being decent at a game that he spent most of his life playing and he invested so much of his identity and self-worth into. Like, I'm not going to give him fucking credit for that.
Every once in a while, I would actually run into someone who...
Yeah, you better fucking beat everybody. Otherwise, half of your life was literally pointless. If you're shit at fucking Street Fighter and you played it for like 25 years.
Knew how to play the game, and then they would beat me. But for the most part, I would get a majority of wins because people just didn't know how the fuck to play Street Fighter, and I was able to just farm wins with like joke characters back then, and that's what those series were about. It wasn't like, oh, here's a super serious set of gameplay that I'm trying, you know. I must win every match today. No, I wasn't. Half the time I wasn't even trying. I was just talking shit for
Of course, yeah. Oh.
Dark Chaos, I've already said the only way that I would play LTG is if it's a match based on who wins, and whoever wins gets this prize pool that LTG is demanding.
Well, of course, DSP wants to do that because he is convinced he is going to beat LTG. And LTG, I'm pretty sure, is convinced he's going to lose. But either way, he gets nothing out of this. Like, what? You're going to beat DSP and then you beat the guy who everybody beats? Wow. You beat the guy whose A-logs beat him. You beat the guy who gets beaten up by random... Dude, there have been so many actual FGC members that matched against Phil in Street Fighter and they eradicated him. And I think one of them didn't even fucking heard of DSP before that. And he's like, oh, so this guy used to be a pro? And he just starts laughing. So yeah, like, well, what are you going to get if you're Dale? You're going to get a tiny win. And if DSP wins, you will never hear the end of it. He will now be like the top-ranked lolcow in Street Fighter or something. The best fighting game lolcow. I don't fucking know. He's going to make up the king of lolcow fighting games.
I absolutely refuse to play him if he gets a paycheck for it. He doesn't deserve it. He doesn't deserve $1. I'm not going to give him $1 of profits. He needs to earn whatever he's going to make via beating me in Street Fighter. Or else there's no competition, in which case there's no point in us playing. Who cares?
Yeah, but much like with the DMs, when Triple P did whatever he could in his power to convince DSP that doing certain things are a good business idea, you kind of need to convince LTG this is a good business idea for him, bruh. Because you're not going to give him money, you're not going to give him clout. Like, you've got nothing to offer this guy.
Because you know what's going to happen? He's going to throw the match. He's going to take a paycheck, throw the match, not care, walk away and be like, haha, I'm the winner. I took the money. So what's the fun in that? No one's going to care.
But no one cares otherwise. No one really asked for this.
Right?
To find out what? Who is the better lolcow at Street Fighter, as if that means something? Well, it means a lot to Phil because, like I said, that's like most of his identity is being a fighting game player because it's the only thing he's ever been decent at. It's the only thing he could ever win at. Everything else is just mediocre, below average, or just straight up awful.
No one will give two shits. It'll be the most boring event ever. He needs to take it seriously and understand that I'm going to destroy him in a legit match, which is probably why he makes every excuse in the book to not play me. Now so he's moved on from the $5,000 and now he says, I need to work out. I need to do bench presses and stuff.
Mm-hmm. DSP, did you use any excuse in your power to reject multiple Triple P ideas? And he made a lot worse excuses. Like his wife was dying and she had to become religious and he couldn't be the villain for the internet. Like his pets died and he had to be a nice person. He didn't want to, like pretty much anything. Like anything that you can think of.
Boy, could you run further?
Because it's like he's calling out his own bullshit, which I love watching him do because it confirms that he notices it. So when somebody is trying to trick you the same way Phil is, Phil's going to point it out. Phil's going to notice it. When somebody's going to manipulate you or guilt trip you, Phil's going to notice it. But when Phil does it, not only does he not notice it, but there's a terms and service that you need to agree to that actually justifies him doing it, and it makes sense.
Could you run faster and further? I don't think so. I think he's actually like he's racing Usain Bolt right now away from me in a match. Like I've never seen anyone so.
I don't know. His legs are too skinny for that. His legs probably skinnier than mine because I bike.
Every possible excuse on the planet to not play me. What if he won't play you unless he gets paid? Then we're never playing each other. I'm not paying that man $1. He doesn't deserve it. He deserves nothing. He literally deserves nothing in life at all. So he's not getting a payday out of me, that's for sure. Why do I care about playing LTG so much? I don't. But he's talked so much shit about me over the years and I didn't even know who he was at all. Like I had no clue who the guy was. And then when I finally looked into it, I'm like, are you kidding me? This fucking guy, this fucking clown, lolcow on the internet is going to just talk shit about me endlessly. And then and not just like, oh, Phil sucks at games. It's always personal shit about my looks and I'm broke and this shit that he's blatantly wrong on, right? Like stuff that he doesn't know anything about. It's his shtick is to just make shit up and act like.
Yeah, but it hurts you. Like you look at yourself.
Everyone else, this narcissistic, crazy personality. He's just nuts. Like I said a couple years ago, he's the Black Johnny Bravo. He literally is so up his own ass. He believes he's like this Adonis of existence on this earth. But in reality,
buddy, you're just like him, but with less confidence. That's kind of it. They have the same personality, except one of them is confident and one of them is extremely, cripplingly insecure.
He's just a clown that everyone makes fun of on a daily basis. Like for me, do I sit here and say, I'm the best gamer on the planet. I'm the most handsome guy. I'm the richest. No, I don't, because I don't have those misconceptions. I know that I'm just a normal dude who plays games and has fun. I know that I'm not a great looking guy. I don't aspire to be anything better than I am. I'm a realist. Like I said, I'm aging gracefully. I'm not hiding my age like he does. He is just crazy, like over the top nuts with complex after complex. Thinks he's actually so important. He says things like, I'm not going to come down from my pedestal. Your pedestal?
Bro, he's doing this to piss you off, and it works. Obviously, you're squirming. Look at this.
Your pedestal.
And DSP trying to act like a humble servant of God. He's just so innocent and so humble, and he's never done that shit.
That must be the world's shortest pedestal, because literally everyone else is above him, even me. I'm above. Everyone is above this guy. Like, the best way to describe LT
above in what?
He is the lolcow's lolcow. Even if you're a lolcow and you're feeling down on yourself, you can go watch LTG and you could still have a good laugh. He's like,
so that's what you do, right? Right. Even if you're a lolcow. I don't think so. I think DSP is the lolcow's lolcow purely because he is so mentally deranged. Because otherwise, outside of that, his life is pretty mid. Is nothing. It's not sustainable, and eventually it will come to an end. But it's regular quote unquote life for a lolcow. I guess if you want a lolcow's lolcow, just look at fucking Cyrax. But at that point, I don't know what kind of person you need to be to look at Cyrax to feel better about your own life. Like what the fuck?
That's pretty funny.
Like that guy is barely recognizable as human.
You know. I said LTG. What does that stand for? Low tier Gary Coleman. Because he says I'm Burt Reynolds. Well, you're Gary Coleman then, bro. You're way worse than me, than anything I've ever been or ever will be. I've already answered that question about LTG. I said the only way that I'm going to play against LTG is if there's stakes involved, meaning he earns a prize pot if he beats me. He does not get anything if he doesn't beat me. That's the point. That's why I want to play him, to crush him and show that I am better than him at Street Fighter, period. But every time that it gets brought up, it turns into, how much can you lift? What's with your hairline?
Yeah, all of that is a no.
What are you talking about? The point I made was Street Fighter. I said Street Fighter.
The point Keemstar made was asking Phil on LOLCal Live. What did Phil do? Well, Keem, you didn't text me the way I want. You didn't message me the way I want. You didn't send me an official offer. You didn't call me on the phone when I was available. All of that time, the answer was no. The answer was no. And he kept stringing Keem along just to play with him, just to grovel for his attention.
I challenge you to Street Fighter. I'm better than you at Street Fighter. Let's play Street Fighter. And then he says...
And it's like corny as fuck, bro. Both of you guys, and like Keem and Boogie and the fucking Wings involved. Like, you're middle-aged men. and you're making like fucking diss segments challenging each other to video games. The fuck?
But you got to get.
And he's like, this is the opposite of what he should have done. Because there was a big period where DSP was very much in denial about being a lolcow. Then he kind of embraced it, but made it seem like it's somebody else's fault. But ultimately, the last thing you should do if somebody calls you a lolcow is go and constantly communicate and hang out and beg for lolcow's acknowledgement, validation, participation, or anything for that matter. That's fucking lame as hell. And that solidifies you as a lolcow. Because you go out of your way to mess with those people, even though you're a part of them, but you're in denial about being a part of them. Very complicated.
See going. You look like Burt Reynolds and this and that. Like, what are you talking about? No. We're talking about Street Fighter. Do you not understand that there's a topic that I brought up? And that's what I'm interested in. I'm not interested in any of your other weirdo, pseudo-gay fascination shit.
Pseudo-gay?
Whatever that complex.
What is pseudo-gay? Like fake homosexuality?
You have
pseudo-gay.
You got to deal with that on your own. I'm not involved in that. I'm challenging you to Street Fighter. And if you beat me, you earn whatever this prize pot is that you want, or you lose, and then you can't ever fucking talk shit about me again because you're a bitch.
But what if Phil loses? Like, what if Phil loses? That's interesting to me. Because then that's it. You lost. The one thing that you were so confident in that you wanted to happen so bad, you lost. And I think that the chance of that happening is very low. Because LTG is like mentally very easily shaken, and he's going to start raging and spurging out, and that's it.
Which is what you are now. But he won't be a man and step up and just address the topic. It's literally the most redirect ever. That's all he can do. Because he knows.
Please talk about my wife.
Yeah, low tier Coleman.
He can never beat me in Street Fighter.
Please. Please talk about my wife. Diss my wife. I'm surprised why LTG didn't diss DSP's wife. DSP's wife is very dissable. I don't mind people making fun of her at all. Matter of fact, I'm one of the premier people to make fun of Cat. I also don't understand why people don't understand why Cat's being made fun of. Because, like, everybody makes fun of this guy, and you like him so much that you bound yourself to him for life. Like, you are, by extension, also a lolcow. You're, by extension, also an insane fucking joke. If this guy is so impressive to you that you're going to marry him for life.
Forget Super Turbo Street Fighter.
So you get the same stick.
Fighter 2 Turbo, but I'll beat him in Street Fighter 3 Up. No. I would beat him in a Street Fighter 3, Third Strike. I would beat him in Capcom vs. SNK 2. I would beat him in any versus game. Literally any one, I would defeat him in. Okay? No lie. Any of those class, anything. From X-Men vs. Street Fighter all the way through Marvel vs. Capcom 2, I would beat him.
That's great.
Modern games?
We're talking about video games, by the way, the whole time. We're not talking about like MMA, boxing, sports, football, basketball. We're talking about video game for children.
I would have to play them. The thing is, I don't play
amazing.
Like Street Fighter 4, I never really played competitively.
Sure, man. I'm just moving on from this segment. This is killing my vibe.
That he goes on an LTG stream. The only way that I'm going to play this guy is in it, right? He wins money if he beats me, or he gets nothing if he loses. So what does he actually have to lose? Nothing. He doesn't have to invest in it or anything.
Bro, losing to DSP in a way that's going to make DSP never shut up about it is a fate worse than death. Like, you would rather probably be Turkey Tom right now compared to, like, losing than DSP and letting him gloat about it.
Right?
That's why I don't understand the people that pull gay ops on DSP. Because if you get caught and if you get in legal trouble, then you're the guy that DSP got arrested. You're the guy that got owned by Phil. And that's like humiliation times 1 million.
So what's his problem?
And then he gets to win by doing nothing. And I like to say, if your opponent wins by doing nothing, then you've lost a long time ago. You've lost at the very start.
He knows he can't win. So he wants an excuse to lose, but he wants a payday too.
DSP would continue to chase LTG. This is like the version of to be continued, but we are continuing it.
The LTG spent an hour obsessing over your physique. Yes, I mean, that's what homosexuals do. They obsess over the physical looks of the same gender. So.
DSP would still not get dicked by Dale in 2025.
Oh, I hope 2024 is gonna happen. 2024 for real, 1,000,000%.
Roller. Wait, I lost my item again. I don't.
Oh, so this one, all right. This one's gonna be quick. We're not gonna watch the gameplay, and I think we're gonna finish somewhere right here after this segment because we're gonna be halfway through, and the rest is gonna take a long time.
Shell when I'm in third.
So this is the blue shell bonanza in Mario Kart. So this is Phil, having a great time with family-oriented games and being super entertaining.
Over.
That's pretty much the whole segment. That's as much as I have to say about it. Let's see what's on behind door number 5. Recall.
You're fucking squatting on camera for
Oh my god.
shit, you fucking slut. I don't know if it's true or not because I wasn't there.
He doesn't even know. Oh no, such a bad segment, man.
I didn't
Such a bad moment.
look at chat logs. I didn't.
This is such an unflattering moment. Like, imagine this guy is the head of a family. So this guy operates a family and he's married to a woman who is a mature adult and he's a mature adult businessman. And he's going around calling what is to him, she could be his fucking daughter, dude. Could be his fucking daughter. And he's calling her a slut. Because of this clip that you just saw, that is inherently not sexual.
Squatting on camera for money, you dumb shit. You fucking slut.
Like, this is a self-felt. This is how you just go out of your way to just bomb yourself.
I don't know if it's true or not because I wasn't there. I didn't look at chat logs. I didn't watch stream archives. I also don't care to. I don't care about a fucking ethot on Kick who's fucking doing squats for money. Okay, I don't. Glad you think I look good today. That's very nice of you.
Oh yeah, now we got oh my, no. We actually have clips of the fucking sock showing. Oh my fucking god. I hate this so much, man. It's so infuriating. And I've only seen these clips. Well, I've only seen screenshots of these clips on Twitter.
You like my socks today?
But it's so much worse when he just wiggles it. It's actual like fetish content. This is fucking disgusting.
Are they exciting too? Take a look.
In the little ASMR fucking sensual voice. Oh, it's so fucking repulsive.
Look at this sock. I'm gonna show you. Look at it. Look at this sock. Amazing. Look at the design. I have a lot of flexibility. Yes, I do.
Holy shit.
$10 super chat. He says, Phil, I'm loving the foot cam. We consider doing a donation goal to take off your socks and put on fun socks. Would love to see those footsies during the heated Street Fighter 6. Perhaps if you contribute tonight, all right, I will go widescreen and I will change my socks for you. I don't give a shit. I don't care if she talks shit about me, because apparently I'm being told she did.
I'm being told she did. He can't even, like, actually figure out if somebody talks shit about him or not.
Oh, did you know that there's an e-beggar named Darkside Phil? Oh, so embarrassing. He's in his 40s and he e-begs.
Is it not embarrassing? Like, are you gonna counter that somehow? Is that somehow, like, we're missing some context behind why it isn't embarrassing to be in your mid-40s and e-begging on the internet?
You're fucking squatting on camera for money, you dumb shit. You fucking slut. The fuck are you talking about?
Team squats coming up. Thank you guys so much.
Hell yeah, let's see that. Let's see that.
Here we
Yeah.
Hop me up, baby.
Oh, come on, we got cucked. Fuck you, proper.
All right, but
the gonna cuck us with the actual content. Now, you could show this fucking guy showing his feet and wiggling his toes, but we can't see the girl squatting.
Thing we need to address.
Proper exposed as a man lover.
Is the elephant
boy kisser? Sees him.
Iron Chef Sakai is back in Kick Chat today.
Oh yeah, this guy. Let's cook out for this guy.
After 2 days of me having to put up with bullshit, with everyone yelling and telling me that he had left and that he went to someone else's stream. And
this guy cares so much. Oh no, this is a fate worse than death. Having to care about Iron Chef Sakai and his fucking drama. Just because he's bankrolling you. It's insane.
He was throwing some ethot, a whole bunch of money. So
yeah, I definitely agree. The calling her a slut in the way he did it specifically, it has a lot of spite behind it. It is pretty fucking misogynist, straight up, I would say. This is a guy who hates women saying that shit.
Iron Chef Sakai, why don't you tell us?
Yeah, you fucking slut. If you told me that this guy in the early 2000s had an incel manifesto breaking down women into various groups of why they suck, I would totally believe you.
It's all about your adventures in the last 24, 48 hours. Really?
Yes, squat time, yes. Hey! Hell yeah!
Iron Chef Sakai E. Ariel gifted the last Frogwa subscription.
Damn, 5 gifts.
I'd like to.
That's what DSP thought his money was.
Here.
He's very possessive of his cucks.
Exactly what's going on. He says, are you serious? Well, let's see. You apparently went over to someone else's stream and threw him a bunch of money, which I don't care about.
He doesn't care about it. That's why this is a segment now.
What I'm being told is that you kept talking about me in a negative way. You kept linking negative videos about me, like the tractor videos. So, of course, my detractors made a fucking field day out of it. And so, in this case...
So what? Is it not true? Is it not true? Are you just mad at the guy because he makes you look bad because you look bad in general?
Here, we've got Iron Chef Sakai, who apparently is going off and doing things the last 24, 48 hours, okay?
Okay, what is he doing? Why are we talking about him like he's a member of the cast? Like he fucking matters in any extent. This is a fucking pay pig. It's a pay pig guy that probably has a bunch of accounts showing up left and right. Like, why is it a thing we care about?
I wasn't there.
Because we only care about, and this is like objective reality, this guy is only a character because he gives Phil money. So Phil needs to talk about him because he gets money from him.
I didn't look at...
Therefore, making him important.
Watch stream archives. I also don't care to. I don't care about a fucking ethot on Kick who's fucking doing squats for money. Okay, I don't give a shit. I don't care if she talks shit about me, because apparently I'm being told she did. That people made fun of me. Say, oh, did you know that there's an e-beggar named Darkside? Oh, so embarrassed. He's in his 40s and he e-begs. You're fucking squatting on camera for money, you dumb shit. You fucking slut. The fuck are you talking about?
That's gay.
You understand?
I don't know. I think she won. Low key, she won. This guy embarrassed himself. She got a lot of positivity. She did some healthy squats. She got some Legos built.
You're squatting
better than Phil, faster than Phil.
On camera for money.
So I think she won, Phil. I think she won. And she's way better looking than your fat wife.
But anyway, you know, I'm supposed to be the villain in this situation, right?
Are you not?
So,
are you not the villain for keeping tabs on where your pay pigs go to spend their money and then shitting on those people because you're possessive of said pay pig? Is this not something you're the villain of?
In regards to all of this, I don't give a shit about any of it. I really, really don't. So I'm not going to take any action today because I don't think it's my job to do that. All right? But to be honest, at the same time, it is fucking annoying as shit. And I don't want to sit here having to try to manage my chat.
Oh yeah, this is the best, man. This is the best. Because a part of being an alien that he is not understanding the concept of what is flattering, what makes you look good, what is stylish, what has any sort of like, you know, makes fashion sense, or regardless. So we end up like whenever he takes a photo or he makes a thumbnail, it's like weirdly alien. It's like the guy doesn't understand why people take photos. Is because they need to look flattering or better, or, you know, it should be a positive thing. And then we get photos like this where it's like you're looking at him and you're like, okay, so like what is going on here? What was he thinking? I'm strangely, dude. I heard she was gay, but until I slay, then she's strictly dickly. Catch that reference, Grippy. Big up, Swaggy.
I want to sit here having to try to manage my chat with a bunch of people acting like fucking, like I said, sissy gossip girls.
Sissy gossip girls.
It pisses me off. I got better.
Sissified boys. Wait, I think I have it here. I've been revamping the soundboard, as you might have not heard. Sissy. Oh yeah, I have like 5 versions of this. I think this is the full one, I think.
Okay, sissified boys, please suck my ass on diarrhea day, dog.
Yeah, that was it.
Do them
classic.
My time on all this bullshit. Okay, I really do. So at some point I gotta lay down the law, right? So I'm just being honest here. Please be conscious of what you're doing. especially if you're someone who has the eye of my detractors and other people stalking you constantly. You've got to be conscious that what you're doing.
But what is he doing?
Analyzed, and you're going.
So what is he doing though? He went to a streamer that was like an alright streamer, and he gave her money. That's it. Like, he supported a small streamer, Phil. A streamer much smaller than you, by the way, that doesn't have a decade-and-a-half long history of doing this for a living. So, matter of fact, he did something very great.
Going to freaking be putting this shit all.
But no, DSP, if you're a part of the cult, you're a part of the cult all the way, buddy. You got to be brainwashed and dented and indentured.
All over the internet, all right? And people are going to be talking about it.
See that you'll fit. I think you'll fit. Like, come on, you got.
I mean, yeah, this is the kind of shit that he was doing as a middle-aged man, goaded by another guy to tell him to do this.
Fitting.
This is way closer to prostitution than any of those squats were. Like, this is actual Twitch thought shit. This is letting somebody exploit you and do whatever they want with you and telling you what to do, and you going along with it because there's benefit to it.
You're fitting, bro. You're fitting.
Out. Hold on.
You're fitting, Phil.
He's fitting.
Arms, man.
I'm trying. I can't
You
get my
can
legs
do
out.
it.
Oh, there-
Let's put it to you this way. Do you think that Iron Chef Sakai is your slave?
My slip.
That's a good question.
No, of course not.
Yeah, or do you think he's like your prostitute working a corner for you, or
Not at all. I actually don't even know what his deal
like
is
are
because
you the pimp, or like because it seems to me, and you can deny this and cope all that you want, but it seems to me you're pretty seething and salty that Iron Chef Sakai is giving you what you perceive as your money to this woman.
Not at all. I could care less. In fact, with Iron Chef Sakai, it was kind of a weird thing. This was not like a guy who I knew of who had been watching my content for like a long time and supporting. He kind of like showed up out of nowhere one day last year and just started supporting like big. And then he would disappear for like a long time. And then he would come back like 3 months later and drop another big contribution. I was like,
so what does this have to do with anything? Like, why do we need this context? This context is used to clarify a situation. This clarifies nothing.
okay, maybe he's one of those people.
It's almost like you're trying to waste everybody's time so you can deflect and make everybody boring. That's what he does a lot. A big part of DSP filibustering is hoping that you would get annoyed and just move on, because he realizes he's fucking up the show right now, much like he did with side scrollers. But they kind of kept it going because he realizes if he has to answer a question he doesn't want to answer, we just fucking bullshit our way until everybody gets bored and we move on.
People who only watches occasionally. And then all of a sudden back in the fall, he started dropping a lot on streams. I was like, whoa. And it got to the point where he was like, well, you know, I'm on all your streams. I'm contributing a lot. Could I be a mod? And I was like, hey, I guess he's never shown me any reason not, you know, to make him a mod. He's on a lot of my streams. So, you know, I moderated him and everything. And then all of a sudden in December, I noticed his attitude toward me started to change. Like he started to say a lot of snide remarks, a lot of insults, almost like underhanded insults in the chat. And I let it slide. I'm like, whatever, it's not a big deal. And then this one day he just went nuts. Like he was like outright insulting me constantly during this one stream.
Right.
And I called him out for it publicly. I'm like, dude, you're like killing the vibe of the stream. Everyone's noticing that you're acting.
But why doesn't this guy get banned though? Just because he's a pay pig? So pay pigs, you can let the pay pig shit on him, crazy style, and all he's gonna get is like a public humiliation segment. We're not gonna ban him.
Like this now.
Even though that guy was banned, unbanned, you can do so much shit if you just give DSP money. He is your bitch. He's gonna try and pretend like he's not because he's a narcissist, and he's gonna try and power trip on you to show you who's boss. But ultimately, if you got the Velcro, you're the boss.
And he really just had nothing much to say besides that he just didn't like my content anymore. And I was like, then how could you be a moderator, right? So I demodded him. Then he went nuts. He did his whole ranting, raving stream about how he hates me and all I care about is money and all this stuff. And so,
true.
Of course, everyone knows that. So then after that, he was gone for a long time. Like he was gone for about a month, I would say, maybe. And then all of a sudden one day he comes back. Now he had been banned in
I just gotta say, Phil, like, let's get to the heart of this matter. What is this? What's going on with this Lex girl? You called her a slut.
Okay.
Now you're saying you're not upset, but you called her a slut. Go ahead.
So I don't know anything about this woman at all. I've literally.
Then why did you call her a slut?
Okay, let me tell you, because this is what happened. I don't know who she is. I don't I don't really know her content. I've never watched
full
her.
of
I've
shit.
never heard her.
You're
None
full
of it.
Shit, bro.
None.
You're full of shit.
I literally have. In fact, I've never said her name.
Then
Not
why
once.
call her a slut?
So
Okay, so what is that? Are we like plausible deniability? I didn't say her name, therefore I didn't insult her. But I did specifically made sure to describe who she is and what she does so everybody can know. This is so fucking pussy.
Guy goes,
and I love vague posting. I love vague posting to like set up mystery or set up drama or set something up. But this is not vague posting. This is just being a pussy.
Over there and starts watching her, and then he comes into my chat and he's telling everyone in my chat, hey everyone, here's what she's doing, you should go check her out.
Yeah, that's I don't think that happened. I don't think that happened. This is a liar until proven truthful moment.
I was like, dude, that's obviously against the rules. You can't be advertising someone else's content.
No, I think he specifically made this up so he could try and make sense of the whole thing.
Why not?
In a competing stream, because it's a business.
In a competing stream.
See, so you are upset. You are upset she took your money.
Oh, not the money.
Oh, the viewership then?
That's right. Let me put it this way.
Seething about the viewership or the money? Because you're saying, oh, it doesn't matter, but you can't advertise a streamer in your chat, so it does matter.
There is no advertisement of anyone in my chat because it's always been the rule. That's like the equivalent of walking into a Subway with coupons handing out for, Papa John or, what's that one? Jimmy John's,
well,
right?
The fact that Iron Chef Sakai was sprinkling untold thousands of dollars on this woman's head had nothing to do with you calling her a slut.
No, not at all.
You've not seen
right.
content.
Nope.
You don't know anything about her, but you just chose to call her a slut for no reason.
All I know about her is what he said in the chat that night.
Oh, so you just call her a slut regardless. And this is the same guy that cries about people. He cried about her calling him a beggar right before that. And then he used that same logic, that same hearsay to call her a slut. It's crazy.
So what did he say that led you to call her a slut?
He said that on stream, her content is that she basically does aerobics on camera in a very provocative way to get people to throw her money.
So you're calling her a slut. Are you aware that you show your feet in underwear for money, Phil?
Of
I only wake up early to watch my AI boyfriend avatar you have now. Always point.
Hey, it's not AI.
I am so cool with the Bulgarian Nico Balik vibe.
No.
Person in motorized
it's not AI.
light skin tone.
Thanks. What the fuck was that emoji? But that's not AI. This is an avatar custom made by Darksea DePhil. Darksea DePhil, yes. So this is not AI. I've tried AI. This shit is weird. Makes me look like a weird guy. I look less weird, I promise.
Frequently, right? No, I don't.
Big ups Yosef. Soon I'm gonna start making more like podcast restreams around that time because I miss having a beer and shitting on DSP. And I also, that's pretty much the only time I have beers, so I guess I just want to drink.
She doesn't show her feet. She doesn't show her underwear.
And I think generally, based on my track record, when I'm drinking and it's late, it's a much more fun stream.
And you do. I'm just saying, you called her a slut. And I think it's pretty obvious you're upset that Iron Chef Sakai was giving her money. And it's okay if you were upset about it, Phil.
I legitimately was not upset about that at all. I didn't care. I cared that he was derailing my stream and advertising someone else's stream on mine. That has always been against the rules. And he knows that, by the way.
All right, let's just move on from that point. You then said that she's not a lesbian. You said that she's bi, or you said, what did you say exactly?
It motivates me to get ready for work.
Yeah, big ups, dude. I mean, that's okay. That's all right. I appreciate that. And it does motivate me to get ready for work, too, because I've been technically working since 9 a.m. Now it's like 12:15. So I got to get my motivation at some point. I'm just waiting for it to hit. I'm waiting for the motivation to kick in.
She said she's not gay, she's bi. Yeah, that's because she wants money from Sims, from dumb Sims. Of course. Of course. Of course. Anyway, enough.
DSP, by the way, proud ally. Proud ally Phil.
For this bullshit. So guys, let's get some support going.
You said that she's a lesbian, but she says that she's bi.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, what you're participating in, Phil, is what's called bi erasure. And, you know, I'm just surprised because you have in your title screen at the slideshow at the beginning that you're an LGBTQ ally. And yet here you are erasing this woman's identity, telling her that you know what her identity is better than her, but you're not upset about Iron Chef Sakai giving you...
Yeah, look at this. A word from the king. And I need some whimsical music for this. I need some whimsical music. Because this is a very whimsical post. So... Okay, let's try this. All right, anyway. A word from the king. Love is love. Proud ally. He put himself the proud ally badge. Anyways, from the bottom of my heart, thank you all for being a part of this community. Know that this is a safe space for all, and you are welcome and loved. For the perfect and unique people each of you are. My streams have and always will be a place for fun, adventure, and friendship. You are what makes this community great. Dark Side Phil. It's a original Dark Side Phil quote, by the way. I remember when he said it. He said it back in the good old days when he was playing in between the racially based humor. He said it. I promise you guys. What a great segment. You are what makes this great.
Giving her the money.
Okay. So follow me on this. All right. You're a streamer. You know that there's people out there that are weak-minded simps and will throw you money if you make semi-sexualized content. It's not all the way, but you know, hey, I work out or whatever, and people throw me money when I do it, right?
It just seems like it's easy for the criticisms from you to flow to her. But if anybody criticizes you, you have a real problem, right?
Everyone criticizes me every moment of every day. I don't give a shit.
But you know, that's a lie, Phil. Come on. Come on. You see the value. Listen, you get upset when people speculate about your love life and your partner, and yet here you are talking about this woman who apparently you have no idea about, nothing about her streaming.
Yeah, he's so cucked right now. He's put it in the corner. And he's trying to laugh it off because he's supposedly with his buddy, but his buddy is not in his corner right now.
Her life, and here you are saying she's not actually bisexual, she's a lesbian, and she's exploiting her audience for money and this and that, and she's doing this. Like, do you not see that as hypocritical in any way, Phil?
Hypocritical? No, absolutely not. It's this simple.
No.
Iron Chef Sakai is a simp, and whoever this woman is a simp herder.
But is he not a simp for you? What is the difference? Like, what is actually the difference?
This is her content. This is what she does. And
so let me get this straight. Iron Chef Sakai gives money to Lex because she is predatory and she is looking for simps. But also he gives way more money to Phil. But he gives money to Phil for no simp reasons. He's not giving it to see his feet or his pants or his fucking naked titties. He's doing it because he wants to support the business, you see. It's very different things, even though you can't tell at all.
That's fine. I just don't need to hear about it in my content. And I certainly don't need my streams derailed by this behavior. So Iron Chef Sakai got his ass kicked out of my streams. He's never coming back. I don't care how much more he begs, how much more he grovels, how much he offers to give me. I don't need his money. I don't need his time. I don't need simps trying to fucking derail my shit. I'm far above that shit.
Isn't this the whole segment, and why it exists is because a simp derailed his whole shit? It's exactly what is happening right here. And his whole shit bled out because of his own actions and calling her a slut. It bled outside of that one segment, and now we have to deal with it again.
Right. Can you just admit that you were upset about losing out on the money? And
I'm not. I am literally not in one.
He can't admit anything. That's the thing. For him, an admission is the trolls winning, which kind of, in a way, it confirms that he's scared about the trolls because they expose him. Is because they point out, because they actually pay attention and they listen to the bullshit and they point out that the bullshit makes no sense.
About that.
So it has nothing to do with the money. So is it that she's a woman?
No.
You know,
I don't like predatory content. I don't like predatory content. I never have. I feel like there's a level of content out there that's very exploitative, that takes advantage of certain people.
Are you sure? What kind of people, Phil?
Okay. And a lot of people will say that about me, and you might say, well,
Oh, immediately caught himself. Immediately realized, wait, I'm also a scammer. I scam dance, bruh. What am I talking about? So now we need to go on a tangent to address that.
Is this contradictory for yourself? My content, you know what you're going to get when you come on my stream. There's no misrepresentations of anything.
There absolutely is. It's fundamentally misrepresented. All the chill, meaningful interactions. What the fuck is that bullshit, bro? It's buzzwords. You show up to get guilt tripped. You show up to be a part of the boardroom segment every day when he tells you how much money he wants more from you. And all the bullshit that is on the box that is supposed to happen on the stream doesn't fucking happen. Unless he's actually got everything out of the way to the point where he's finally playing the video game he's supposed to be playing.
You know that we're not going to be close personal friends or anything better than that, but you know that if you support my content...
He's repeating his dad scolding him. And you're gonna like it. Got it, Chief? 90s USMC saying, I don't
Yeah,
put it in my stream.
He really has those, I understand what you mean. It's like he's emulating somebody scolding somebody else and treating him like, it's like a substitute teacher, right? It's kind of the same thing. Big ups, Yosef. I get what you mean.
Will continue.
But
so if you like me and my content and you want to see it continue and you want to support improvement...
I don't think, though... I don't know. I don't know if his dad was strict. I would imagine that he was, but at some point just gave up because he just saw that little Philly is just a coddled mama's boy bitch, and he just stopped being strict or caring about him.
Support my content.
You say, no, of course, most of the time, the things I'm saying aren't meant to be taken literally. But I genuinely think, Phil, that if you don't make some real changes real soon and get passionate about what you're doing for your job and excited about it again, you're going to be in a really, really bad spot, bro.
Facts. This is facts. And this is the closest he's ever going to get to some sort of an intervention by a person that I know Triple P probably doesn't give a fuck about him outside of like making content, milking him as a lol cow. But it is friendly advice and it is objectively true advice. You need to get some passion, buddy, because you hitched yourself to this shit for the rest of your life. So now you got to make it work.
And
how you do that is not up to me and it's not up to anybody else because we don't give a fuck.
And, you know, you are considered one of the treasures of the internet. And we don't want to, you know, some people want to see you in a really bad place and they want to see you homeless and they want to see you die. And, you know, sometimes I understand why, but I don't want that for you. Even though I understand sometimes why they hate you so much, because sometimes you just do shit that's so... I don't want to see you die, Phil. I want to see you succeed. I want to see you win. I want to see you prosperous. I want to see the whole community, the whole vortex excited and having fun. And that's what I want.
But what does that mean, excited and having fun? Then DSP needs to be fucking spurging out and acting crazy. And DSP spurgs out and acts crazy when bad things are happening to him and things that he doesn't like are happening to him. So, like, if you have some idea that DSP is going to show up and be good at a fucking video game and all of us going to get super excited and we're like, oh my God, Phil is actually changing. He improved himself. No, that's the fucking bullshit the SOK used to peddle. The fake performative, we just want Phil to improve type of shit, which has nothing to do with what he is and who he is now and why people like him as a lol cow.
So that's why I decided to go off a little bit more tonight.
It's all good. It's totally all good.
Brown ones or the mustard yellow ones?
I'm wearing the mustard yellow one.
All right, take down those drawers. Let's see.
Yeah, let's see that bamboo.
Come on.
Let's see that.
See a little bit of the outline for Brian Dunn, Phil. Show Bri your outline.
Well,
buddy.
if Brian Dunn were to drop maybe around, I don't know, 50 subs, maybe I would,
Brian.
Prostitution.
That's gay.
All right. And I think here is the best place to stop. This has been part 1 of Agent Proper's Top 10 of 2025. Link is in the chat. Make sure to go and watch the whole video. If you already watched it, then subscribe and like it. And if you already did that, then subscribe and like this stream. Like I said, in the future, I'm going to try and do more streams that are more available for people to watch live, meaning that I'm going to stream at different times. But this morning slot, I like it because it's chill and I don't have to do anything but drink a coffee and be on company time, which is the best thing. And also now I'm going to go take a shit on company time, which is going to be even better. So thanks everybody for watching. Keep it flat, stay sway. And I forgot some shout outs. Let me give some shout outs to the people that became members or resubbed. Shout out to Forever 901TN for 39 months, dude. Big ups Ursa Major for the new membership. Big ups AJV, ERCR. I hate YouTube doing the fucking the tags. I hate the YouTube tags, man. It's so annoying. But big ups to you for 18 months. Shout out to Mr. Matt for 29 months and Jeremy Bear for the sub. And that is pretty much everything that I can see. So thanks, everybody. See you guys. Peace out. Stay sway. Young.